There we go. I don't know if anyone can hear me or not. I think so. So, folks, I'm still waiting on my dinner to get here, so chances are I'm gonna have to like jump up and go grab my food when it arrives, because I'm fat, and you know, when a fat man hasn't eaten in a while, you know, they get hungry. Oh, look at that. I can actually manage my Twitch dashboard directly from here. How about that? Cool. So, still waiting on people, so while I'm waiting, I'm going to play one of my favorite bullet hell shooter games, Radiant Silvergun on the Sega Saturn. So this is actually running off of a something called a Fenrir optical drive emulator, which is really cool. It's this thing that essentially lets you replace the actual CD-ROM drive in your Sega Saturn. Hold on, let me see if my voice is coming through. Okay, good. Seems like my voice is coming through alright. So anyway, yeah, so this is what's known as a Fenrir optical drive emulator. So it lets me basically put all of the Sega Saturn games I want onto a flash drive. Unfortunately, I can't fit them all onto a 256 megabyte drive. And even if I could, the maximum number of titles you can put on there is apparently 300. Then again, there really aren't that many games that I care to play on the Sega Saturn, other than the ones I already know I like. I mean, there are some others I'd probably play, but this one has always been a favorite of mine. And by the way, Kimsey and Paime, go ahead and join me in the Discord. I'm just gonna play this for a little bit while I'm waiting on my food to get here, so I don't get into a, you know, PSO instance and you know, get us killed. Let me make sure that that's okay. So, Alex, you're here. I'm not sure if you're saying anything though, because I can't hear you. Let me kick your volume up a little bit to see if that makes any difference. That's probably my food, so I might not even get to play this very much.
It's okay.
I'm at least gonna play it till I die. Say something, Alex.
I may not get to play.
So I can kind of hear you, but you're super duper quiet.
Sorry, I may not get to play because I still gotta eat dinner.
If you're saying something, type it in general real quick, because I can't hear you. Hold on, I need to go get my food. I'll be right back.
There's a few seconds delay. Watching on his TV. Or do I have to talk like this? I'm using my phone too.
Can you hear me, Cameron?
Loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Can all of Twitchland hear me? Hello, Twitchland.
Probably.
Do Popeye's chicken time.
Fuck.
Oh well.
Someone's out.
Go ahead and eat your dinner first, Alex. I'll be playing for quite some time. And I see Kamsy's joined us. Kamsy, can you hear me? And subsequently, can I hear you?
I hope so. Paime was able to hear me.
Why am I not hearing you? Oh,
you can't hear me? At all?
Why is your voice not coming through my headset?
The thing is, I'm using my phone, so this is a little bit different than what I usually do.
Like, it sounds like you're coming through these speakers.
Oh.
Oh, shit, you are for some reason. That's weird.
I'm using my phone, so...
Well, it shouldn't make a difference, because output device is set to the very thing that's being pumped into the audio mixer.
I don't...
No.
Oh,
maybe if I plug in my headphones,
I got it. It's working now. It was just dumb, and I had to, like, even though it was already set on the right input, I had to switch it again. Yeah, so...
Advanced technology.
I'm going to play a little bit of Radiant Silvergun before we get started on PSO, just to give everyone a chance to eat and whatnot.
Sounds good. Let it rip.
Oh wow, it actually sounds a lot better this time. Even though I need to mute my soundbar. First time I played this, the sound was really chunky. I'm not sure why.
Chunky?
Yeah, like very loud, and I can't think of a better way to describe it other than crispy. Hi. You're on air, by the way.
We know. We're watching you from the TV.
Yeah, so this is one of my all-time favorite shmup titles, and I just died first time. So this is made by Treasure, who also made, you know, one of my other favorite games that we already streamed. God, what was it? Mischief Makers. My brain is elsewhere right now because that chicken sandwich is sitting there and it smells delicious. So yeah, they were known for making a lot of really difficult games, and also shoot 'em ups at that, because I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have played the more popular game, which is kind of, it's technically a sequel to this if you think about it, Ikaruga. Of course, this doesn't have Ikaruga's really cool polarity switching functionality. Yeah, in this one you just have a shit ton of different weapons. Basically every button on the Sega Saturn controller corresponds to an attack. So on the A button you got this super standard, like just rapid fire Vulcan cannon type gun. On the R trigger, which is my favorite, you have this little flippy sword, and you can actually use that to take out certain projectiles, like these little spinning pink things. And I died again. In the grand scheme of things, this is actually not the hardest bullet hell game there is. It's just I'm not particularly good at them. Like if I was high or something, I'm sure I'd probably do better. Anyway, so yeah, so the other weapon you just saw is kind of like this homing weapon. It's not very powerful though, so it kind of sucks, but it's good for taking out stuff that's
Are you playing right now?
Yeah, I am.
Because all I'm seeing is the title screen on your stream.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You may want to double check that real quick.
Damn it. It does seem to be the case. Thank you.
There we go.
Hopefully,
now you're cooking with gas.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I wonder what happened there.
I have no idea. So, A button, got this super awesome Vulcan cannon attack. B button, you have this kind of homing green attack that doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and then you have me crashing into that blue thing. R button uses the Radiant Sword, which just, you spin the sword around you and you can actually hold it out around you while you move. And eventually it charges up and it does like a super attack. I don't know why my video froze up like that. Let's see. So, damn it, I don't really have a reason to use anything other than the regular shot right now. So then there's this, damn it, I didn't even get to demonstrate it. So it's kind of a lock-on thing, and that fires out lasers. You got something that shoots both out the front and the back, so it's kind of like you're puking and shitting at the same time, but, you know, bullets. And then you got this guy, which is basically kind of like an arc cannon. damn it, I am really bad at this.
It's called a shmup for a reason.
Well, that's shoot 'em up, not, suck. I can't think of a thing that starts with C, but, suck crappy mic up piss. I don't know. Yeah, so like I was saying, in Ikaruga, which was originally released on the Dreamcast, it's a sequel to this game. And in that one you have this really cool polarity switching mechanic so that you can basically absorb certain colors of enemy fire. And that makes it a really, you think that would make it easier, but it actually makes it harder because when you are the opposite color kills you. And there's also the thing about where if you attack something that's white with something that's black, it does more damage, for example. Shit. So it's kind of a risk-reward thing. Like, you can do a lot more damage, but you do so by willingly making yourself more vulnerable to dying. Oh shit! That guy. Ooh, that guy. But you have to admit, for a Sega Saturn game, this is really, damn it, it's really pretty. Especially with the RetroTink 2X bringing this guy up to 480p so that I can get blown up like that in glorious 1080p ultimately after it goes through my M Classic. But yeah, this Fenrir ODE is legit. I would highly recommend anybody that's got a Saturn get one of these if you can get your hands on one. Because so far,
is it also available on Xbox?
Huh? Shit. Yeah, this game is absolutely on Xbox Live. I believe that's the only other place that you can get it, actually. And then Ikaruga, of course, is also available on the Switch.
Nice.
So since I didn't get my first part of the gameplay to show up because, well,
Something happened.
XSplit was being dumb, we'll do this again. Yeah, this game actually has animated cutscenes at the beginning and then I believe in between every stage. Oh yeah, and all of your different weapons actually get leveled up as you're playing, and there's actually a way that you can play to where even after you die, all of your upgrades stick. And of course, this was also an arcade game, not just a Saturn game. I should have mentioned that. And for anyone that's watching that's not in the know, I apologize for having the title as PSO immediately, because, like I said, I just wanted to play this game while I was waiting for my food, and then my food arrived suddenly. That, and I just really wanted to show off the Fenrir. What's crazy is the other day when I first fired up this game, I was getting the sound was kind of crunchy for some reason, and then playing it the second time, I don't have that problem anymore, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Now you gotta love how this ship is such a piece of shit that, like, whenever it fires, it's making itself flip over. Do I have a chance to grab anything out of my bag of food? No, I don't. Because this is a Let's Play stream, not a Let's Watch Mike eat a Popeye's chicken sandwich stream.
For your promotional consideration, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say I like Popeyes. I like their chicken sandwich the best.
I love their shrimp.
Not for, and even though I certainly agree with some of their political standings, it has nothing to do with politics, because I also eat Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, as long as they continue making good chicken sandwiches, who really cares?
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of tired of talking politics, like, lately. It's taking it out of me. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I knew that was coming. I was like, I'm gonna hit that thing, and I'm gonna die. I want to get my sword leveled up as quickly as possible, because it gets longer and longer the more you play with it. Get it? Something else I'd really like to play that's similar to this is I'd really like to play the Toho games, especially the ones that have been officially released on the Steam store, because I'm a big fan of those. Okay, so I didn't lose too much time, and I think I've only died like, what, once so far? I say that, and right as I say that, I take a blue laser to the face. Now, something I would definitely like to see, since, like what I was saying earlier, is I love the Saturn, but there's a lot of games on it that I've never touched or even heard of, so I would actually love to get some ideas of some other Saturn games that I can play now that I have access to pretty much the whole library, and I don't have to pay ridiculous prices for them. And plus, at some point, Cameron, with you physically here, I would really like you to play the Blue Seed game, just so that we can discover together what that is.
I'm very curious to see what that's all about. Whether if it's a shoot 'em up or something akin to Contra, or maybe even like a visual novel like Police Thoughts.
I was gonna say I just have this sneaking suspicion it's gonna be a visual novel, but honestly, I want to find out as a surprise. Like, if anyone knows, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to find out.
Nobody say a word.
But it's just like there's like on the Saturn there were a bunch of anime games. Like for example, there's a Tenchi game on here. There was a
several in fact.
There was a Pretty Sammy game, which is basically Sasami from Tenchi Muyo. There were God, what was that? Neon Genesis games, like Neon Genesis Girlfriend of Steel, which is such a weird title. And that was purely a visual novel style game. God, I hate these tunnels.
Ugh, so narrow.
Yeah. And then the guy, like, rear ends me and stuff, and I can't get his insurance information because he doesn't have any. Asshole. Yeah, I hope this guy, maybe this guy's got a, tell me how I'm driving sticker, and I can call his company and complain. Like, yeah, your like truck was firing these little purple pellets at me, and then he blew me away with a giant blue thing. And then when I came back, he shot these spaghetti-o lasers at me. And I want to register a complaint because I suck at this game.
It's a toughie.
Yeah, this is one game I would love to be able to say that I can beat at some point. Burning Rangers is another one I would really like to do streams of. I actually played it for the very first time when I got this optical drive emulator, and it was really cool. Oh, and another fun fact about this game, even though I'm probably about to die, the music, it might sound kind of familiar to you, the style, and that's because the guy who wrote the soundtrack for Final Fantasy Tactics wrote the soundtrack for this.
Yeah.
And I managed to get that fact out just as I was exploding. Unfortunately. Hey Alex, have you gotten your food yet? Or eaten your dinner?
Richard's on cue.
Because I kind of...
Whenever you mention Final Fantasy Tactics, he's there to show up.
Yeah, because I want to play this again. Because I would really like to have the three of us. Like, even this song, you can kind of hear some similarities with Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack. I'm not obviously not like a music major or anything like that, so I can't really begin to tell you, like, what makes this similar, but it's just kind of like I was gonna say the horniness of it, but that's definitely not the right word because it's got that horn, that PlayStation horn sound in it that I just remember hearing in so many parts of the Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, that kind of horniness, not the I want to fuck a hole in the drywall kind of horniness. I'm talking about the quality of having horns.
Alright, you got this.
Yeah. Oh, you say that, and then I explode.
Oh.
I don't even know what killed me, to be quite honest with you. But yeah,
I guess that straight off from the fireball got you.
Yeah, I friggin' love this game, and any of you that have like an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One, you should absolutely pick this game up if you like shmups. Also, like I said, Sega Saturn has a ton of other really awesome shoot 'em ups on it. Like, this is one of the few consoles where Dodonpachi was actually released on it, that was made by Cave, not Treasure, but it's a fantastic arcade style shoot 'em up. And I believe that pretty much all of the Raiden games up to this point were on here as well.
I'm pretty sure there's a connection somewhere. Cave, Treasure.
Treasure. Here, let's use some of the explodey orbs. So I'm definitely planning on playing some Phantasy Star Online 2 on stream at some point. And also I really want to do a YouTube video where I kind of I want to discuss Phantasy Star Online 2 and just kind of talk about where I feel that it I don't get me wrong, before I say this, I love the game so far. It's just there are things about it that
you're disappointed by it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things about it that just that feel kind of hollow and empty compared to the original Phantasy Star. And maybe when we're playing I'll talk about some of that, because I'm sure that a lot of people that are and might eventually watch this when this video is VOD will probably at least be familiar with the game enough to kind of see what I'm talking about. But for now, it's time for all this shmuppy goodness. Whoa, shit! I wasn't paying attention. Shit, and I definitely wasn't paying attention there. I wish this game had more continues. I'm sure that there must be something in the menu that I could change to do that. Whoa! I almost ate shit from that blue thing there. But not as much as he ate shit. He's bigger than me. He should have known better. What are some other shmups I really like? So there's Cave makes a lot of good ones. There was one called ESP Raid that I was always a huge fan of.
Do you like the R-Type games?
Oh god, I love the R-Type games, absolutely. That and Gradius and Salamander, which is pretty much just Gradius inside of an alien's butthole, the game, but, same thing.
Life Force.
Yeah, that's Salamander. Don't worry, it's just, that's fun trivia. In every other country it was called Salamander, and it was technically a completely different game. The arcade version especially.
UN Squadron.
Oh yeah, UN Squadron's a fantastic game. That's unfortunately not on the Saturn. God, this tunnel.
If we're talking about Saturn shmups, I hardly know any.
Thunder Force games on Saturn.
What game?
Thunder Force.
Thunder Force was definitely a Sega shoot 'em up game, but I don't think it was on the Saturn. Maybe on Sega Ages collection it was. Because there are some really cool collections on the Sega Saturn. They all cost an arm and a leg, though. For example, the Sega Ages collection. They take a bunch of older Sega arcade titles and they give them a little bit of polish and release them on the Saturn.
Zap was commenting that someone's mic is high power. If he's referring to me, it's because I'm using a phone.
Thunder Force Gold Pack 1 and 2.
It might
from the Saturn, which contains Thunder Force 2, 3, 4, and 8C. then Thunder Force 5 is on the side.
If Zappa can tell me which one of us is talking really super loud, I can correct that. I had turned up the mic volume for Discord because I wasn't hearing anyone. Ah, shit.
I don't usually talk on the phone with Discord, so it's a little different for me.
So it's me that's coming through super loud?
I think he's talking about me.
Oh. Here, I'll turn the secondary volume down.
There you go.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna get ready to play PSO shortly, but there is one other game I want to play on here before we move on.
That's Candid Camsey on the phone to you.
Oh, the dude on the phone. Yeah. Alright. So this time I can at least see if the video resets itself. What is this? Oh hey, there's an apple pie in there too. Man, I got all kinds of things here.
Eat that apple pie. Food.
Yeah, so here you can see all of the different games I actually have on here.
Chicken skin dust. Bread.
That chicken skin is rich. I will give you that. Super greasy.
So apparently whenever I switch to, or whenever I pick a game, I guess the resolution must change or something.
I don't know.
So, we're going to be doing PSO 1 and episode 1 and 2. And by the way, Zappa, you're welcome to come join us on the virtual couch.
Come on down, Mr. Twitch affiliate.
Oh yeah, that's right. Congratulations on that, Zappa. Oh, apparently sexy Parodius does not work.
Oh
well.
Yeah, boycotts?
I'll have to like go tell them that game doesn't work because they haven't tested all of them.
We gotta fly to Japan and tell them it's not working.
That's okay. We'll play another one that's another favorite.
Sonic Jam?
Well, actually, Sonic Jam doesn't work either.
Oh.
I mean, this thing has updatable firmware, so I'm sure they'll fix it eventually. So, let's see. Should I do virtual on with a control with a regular controller, or
Mic check.
Super Puzzle
Which
Fighter
mic
2?
is on? This mic is on. Cool. Hello.
We can hear you.
Mr. Zappa in the house.
I'm gonna do Puzzle Fighter.
I was gonna say, you love virtual on.
Well, I always have to figure out which microphone is actually on. Now I need to figure out.
I remember seeing how much you gushed whenever we went to that arcade in Austin. You just made a beeline toward that virtual on machine.
Well, that's the only logical
I'm not
choice.
getting in Discord audio.
Alright, so it looks like this thing may have a few more bugs than I thought because
right. Okay. So
it refused to play Super Puzzle Fighter. We'll try again.
Yes.
Alright, cool. It looks like it's working this time.
Okay. I have mine.
Multitasking? What you doing, Zappa?
okay. Whatever's happening on Discord.
He's taking over the world.
Sure enough. I mean, he's already a Twitch affiliate. Just one step closer.
To his dreams of world conquest.
Okay. Now why can't I hear anything through Discord?
That
We
is
can
a
hear you.
good question. We can hear you. Alright, so there's only one reasonable choice of character in this game. And if you don't pick this character, you're wrong. It's fucking Felicia, or nothing.
It had to be Felicia.
It has to be Felicia. Felicia's superior to all the other characters.
Why isn't it Morrigan?
Yeah, why not Morrigan? I thought you were gonna pick her, for sure.
Morgan can go suck the life force out of someone. Felicia, on the other hand, is adorable.
and a cat.
Yeah. Funny, though, because, like... So, I don't hate cats, but I'm like, they're not my favorite animal. But at the same time, for some reason, I love cat girls. Weird, isn't it?
So, I have no audio through Discord, even though I could watch the stream on Discord.
That's super weird. Look at my half-hearted...
I don't want to be watching the stream and then hearing myself 5 seconds later.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you.
I was gonna say, go to the Discord and watch his video, and I don't know.
Yeah, but he can't hear me for some reason.
There's no audio on Discord, that's what I'm saying.
Might have to check your audio settings, that's super weird.
Yes. I hear everybody else on Discord. I'm just using a phone.
Yep, there it is.
What?
What's the problem?
I had a Discord muted on the,
Don't!
That's still not giving me
Oh
audio.
no! I fucked up!
I was gonna say, explode the yellows.
Yeah, speaking of games I'm not good at.
Alright, now drop a train on her.
It's a good thing that this is on, like, super easy Oh shit.
Don't worry, she's about to die.
No, she's not. She's fine. I'm the one that is fucked.
See, that's what happens when I'm watching Twitch on my TV. It's a few seconds delay.
I hear everybody else talking now, but now I don't have game audio.
Uh-oh!
Don't worry about game audio.
Well,
You're still in. Combo.
my computer's crying for a reboot, so I'm gonna give it that, and I'll be back in a minute.
Is my game audio working though? Like, can anyone else hear it?
I can hear it when I'm on the stream, I can't hear it on Discord.
Oh,
I don't think you're supposed to.
but I mean,
That's stupid.
well, no,
you
you
should.
should because that's how my setup is. Like, he should be hearing everything. Can Deuce take a bite of his sandwich?
Yeah, there you go. In between loading screens. Alright, we got yourselves a cat fight.
You even have the awesome music that's nothing but cats meowing at each other. And Richard is right. Cat girls are awesome until they cough up a hairball on you. Or point their asshole in your face. That's what cats do. Huh?
Did Richard leave Discord?
He wasn't on Discord, he was just in the same room.
Ah. I see.
Oh, why'd I do that? I am such a smooth brain when it comes to this stuff. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh wow, I just barely managed to avoid that.
I was gonna say, don't panic. The worst you can do in this situation is panic.
And did I say I did that accidentally? What I meant to say was, I totally planned that. Oh god, and I totally planned this too! Oh, fuck. I was trying to actually get that up there so I could, Oh no, I'm about to get buried some more, aren't I? Or not. RNG Jesus was on my side.
Alright, now I was gonna say, if you get a yellow orb, make sure you drop it on the right.
It's like, now just try not to fuck up. Like I just did.
And I'm
blue
gonna
coming up.
restart things, and maybe I'll figure stuff out.
Alright. We will be here. Yay! I managed to stumble my way to victory.
Some people pay extra for a cat girl's asshole in their face?
Are you speaking from personal experience, Richard?
I'm reading Dwindle's comment.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was asking if
I'm
he...
curious to know more. Okay, so it's something you made up. Gotcha.
I like that street sign back there. Copy okay. Almost sounds like someone trying to say karaoke. Copy okay.
Okay.
Power wave.
Wrong game.
Breakfast garage. Breakfast garage. Tornado claw. Has anybody heard from Alex?
Is he still eating?
That's what I was wondering. And speaking of which, speaking of Alex, we have something super fun planned this weekend. We're gonna hook up that sushi hose and we're gonna go get ourselves some friggin' sushi buffet. Even though it's not really a buffet, but you know, whatever. It's the closest thing we'll ever have to a sushi buffet.
Jealous noises. If only I wasn't on call.
Yeah, I wish you weren't either, because it would have been fantastic. Oh man. Oh no. What do?
Don't panic.
I've got stuff buried in there. If I could just survive a little longer, it'll go off. I've got a couple somethings buried in there, but he's gonna demolish me before I even get it. Or, I don't know, maybe.
Oh.
Ryu, stop! I'm already dead! Or am I?
Damn. That was a stroke of luck.
Yeah. Of course, he probably has some. Yep. There it goes. I was gonna say he has some stuff buried in there too. Oh no! No! Felicia, no want. Odin, I'm not mad at you. He looked at me scared, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. What did I do? Oh god, that's not good.
But it's still persistent. There's no stream audio on Discord.
It's so weird. Hold on. I mean, you can hear me though, can't you?
Yeah, I hear you and Cameron just fine.
Sweet.
All right, here. I'm going to try something because it was being stupid on my other thing too. How about now? Can you hear it now?
No.
Weird. Technical mysteries. Oh wait, I get to.
Oh yeah,
my
there
thing.
it goes. It said game over.
Oh, it won't let me put S.
There you go. Yeah.
Alright, time to switch over.
But it's also incredibly choppy.
Oh shit. Retro Tink, don't hit the floor.
Richard, stop hitting the floor.
Poor little Tink Tink.
I didn't say Richard, it's I almost dropped my fancy video doubler on the floor.
Ooh.
Doubling videos.
It's to improve the resolution. And so that I can use HDMI for everything.
Ah. Except for the things that you can't plug HDMI into.
Well, that's what the Retro Tink is for.
Except for you can't plug in your PS3 into your capture card because of goddamn copy protection.
Yeah.
There's a way around it.
CP can bite my nuts.
There's a way around it. Like, showed it to me.
Alright, Cameron, are you ready to get on PSO with me?
No.
Actually, there's a change of plans.
What?
I won't be able to tonight.
Why?
Sorry.
Well, shit. Now I have no one to play with.
Because I don't have the ability to play yet.
You don't?
No, I don't have PSO Episode 1 and 2 available on my GameCube or Wii.
He used to, but that was a long, long time ago.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It is a personal problem, and I'm not going to fix it.
Okay, then I guess
What about Alex?
He's not here. I guess I'll just play by myself then.
Or you can play PSO 2.
What about Assistant Nightmare? Is he available?
But everyone's playing PSO2. I'm gonna play this one.
Okay then.
Because I'm sure I'd get less views if I were to do the other one, since that's a saturated game right now. Let's see if I can remember where I was last time.
You could play episode 3.
I could play episode 3, but I don't know.
You're not in the mood for dice?
Not the moment. I mean, I'll probably stick that in there in a bit, since nobody's gonna play this with me.
Alas.
No, Les isn't gonna play with me either. Not even a dude. Yeah, so last time we played this, it was probably about 2 weeks ago. We met this super awesome guy named Max, and he gave us an awesome run through TTF, which for those of you who aren't familiar, is this really awesome online quest that you can level up really fast from, and it basically is just a boss rush of all of the episode 1 bosses. And he was also nice enough, reverser, but I can't afford it to shoot. He was
time to fucked.
Yeah, time to fuck. He took us through that, and then he gave us all these really awesome mags to help us be a little bit stronger than we were before. So thanks again for that, Max. That will make getting back to where I used to be in this game so much easier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with listening to myself on the stream.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm not getting any game audio and it's making you real choppy.
That's really weird.
Check.
Like, can you and Cameron, can you hear?
Oh yeah.
From Discord you can?
Yes.
Aha! Now I've actually got the TP to wipe these guys' asses with. Yeah, that's one thing that mag definitely made an improvement on. Ooh, and I got a priest mind. Hopefully that doesn't mean that I'm going to be assaulting small children. So he gave me this mag,
Please don't do that.
which is level 200. And look at that mind stat, 177. So it's a fully leveled mag. It's got 3 photon
That's
bursts on it.
dedication.
Yeah. And this was my other one. So this one, the magic power on it sucked, but it had a little bit of a bonus as far as attack and accuracy went. But yeah, I like this a lot better because if you note, I don't run out of TP nearly as fast. Before I was running out of TP faster than Sam's Club does when, there's a pandemic.
I was gonna make a Walmart joke on that one, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, so now I
can turn down my mic. I sound like trash.
No, you sound fine from here. Unless
I sound bad on the stream.
unless my preview that I'm getting through this audio mixer is not true to what's actually coming out on the stream. Like, do I sound okay?
Well, at least you're getting better sound than the stream is.
What do you mean?
So that I sound like trash on the stream.
I know, but you said I sound.
But if I sound good to you, that's fine.
Well, what I'm saying is,
So,
like,
testing the input volume.
does my stream sound bad?
I sound bad on your stream. Everything else sounds good.
Ouch. Honestly, I really do kind of want to play episode 3 because I just want to do the stupid Action Jackson and change dice stuff with you over and over again. As well. And I'm poisoned. We could fix that because we're a friggin' forest. We can do whatever we want. It's just anti. It doesn't tell me anti-what. Obviously anti-venom, but maybe it's a statement. My goodness, this spicy chicken sandwich is actually somewhat spicy. Who would have
From
thought?
where?
Popeyes.
Okay. I don't have any of them near me.
You
Alas.
don't? That sucks. Next time you're in town, I might get you a Popeyes
Well, I mean,
chicken
there
sandwich.
are... There's Popeyes in Austin, there's just not Popeyes anywhere near me. Like, we have a sushi bar that recently just opened back up.
Oh, Kura. Yeah, we were just talking about going there this
Not a
weekend.
bar,
Yeah,
but like the conveyor belt sushi.
yeah, Kura.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going there this weekend. It's gonna
In
be
Austin?
awesome. Yeah, in Austin. We go there often.
What time?
We're gonna be there when they open on Saturday
What time of day?
morning.
I might be available because I work at 7 o'clock Saturday night.
Cool. Yeah, come join us. We'd love to have you. But yeah, that's our favorite place. We love going there. You just said they don't have one in San
And then
Antonio
it's
yet.
right next to the Kinokuniya.
Wasn't there something that you needed that
But I
had?
don't think they're open yet.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay. I went by there a couple weeks ago. They weren't open yet.
Oh, you're talking about the bookstore and not being open.
Yes.
They have quite a fan service section there.
And you're saying there's something that you have that I need. You might be talking about the
The converter.
HDMI converter thing.
Yes. That is probably what I meant.
Okay. Yeah, because then I need to see if see, the problem I have with my
Ow.
PS3 right now is I want to run it into my capture card, but it's got that stupid protection on it,
Yeah. You gotta use the
so
component
I
input
can't
to get
do
around it.
anything. Well, that means I have to get a different set of capture cables for a component, USB to component.
There's solutions for that.
Well, I could also get a splitter. I just don't know if I need to run that into another TV, or if I can just run that into the capture program I'm already using.
You shouldn't have to. What I would recommend, and I know that you really don't have a ton of money to spend, but you could always look into getting something that takes component and outputs HDMI. They have some that are fairly inexpensive, and then there are others like the Retro Tink that are like maybe $60, but they do a fantastic job. Ow! Asshole. I completely didn't mean to do that, by the way. Ah, damn it. This is one place where casts definitely have it better than... Oh wait, I have friggin' trap vision. Why didn't I just use that? I also didn't mean to do that. It just keeps happening. Because I have my emote shortcuts set up on the C-stick, and I keep on accidentally hitting that when I'm going through the different menus. Oh, I forgot that doesn't open that door, does it? I'm so wary of that. I'm just afraid it's gonna be another stupid trap, and I was right. Bugger off. Oh wow, there's a crap ton of them over there. Not anymore. Well, hopefully whenever Alex gets done with dinner, he'll join us and we can have a party. But if I get through the mines and he doesn't show up, I'll just switch over to episode 3 again. But I certainly would not mind playing that, especially now that I could actually play against people, because I have a legit copy of the game and I have a broadband adapter. I'm actually pretty proud of that broadband adapter, because it was, when I first got it, it was broken. And I mean, that kind of sucks, because I bought it for a relatively high price, and the guy sold it to me, probably knowingly with it broken. So I had to open it up and I had to fix it. Huh?
Then he sold you a broken piece of equipment.
Yeah, he sure did.
Should have got a refund on that shit.
Yeah, I should have, but unfortunately, well, like I said, I was able to fix it. I would have at least liked to have had a refund of some of the money. Oh, I already have a bunch of auto guns. I'll just get rid of this white stick. And now, of course, there's a damn fly in my face. But, I mean, they're hard to come by. It works now, because I did a pretty solid soldering job on it. Oh, and I got hit with the derp sauce.
Back in the day, I used to have the dial-up adapter.
Yeah, those are hard to come by nowadays too.
They were hard to come by when they were new, because who was stuck with dial-up besides me?
I don't know, when I first played the game, I was actually using dial-up to play it. Not when I was here in Texas, mind you, but when I was still living in Virginia, I was playing on dial-up. And what's funny is the dial-up modem that I had was actually the Japanese dial-up adapter, because I originally imported the Japanese version of the game. And then I ended up with the Japanese dial-up modem that was in the bundle. It was really cool. I wish I had the box for that game, or for that version of it, rather. You know, for a long time I was complaining about how little storage space you have in PSO2. But now I'm looking at this and saying, wow, I don't know what I'm complaining about, because this game has even less storage space. Yeah, so I guess I could talk about what my grievances are with Phantasy Star Online 2. And these are more nitpicks
Sure,
than anything.
I haven't played it much.
So, I feel like a really large part of my disappointment with it is just that it feels kind of hollow to me. Because it just feels like a gacha game, which I suppose it is. Like, essentially...
So it feels like a gacha?
Yeah, like a gacha game. Because you pay, like, for everything. You pay for extra storage space, you pay for weapon skins, you pay for, heck, access to your personal quarters, you pay for mission packs so that you get better loot every time you level up. So that's one thing, and I know that that's a pretty minor gripe, because yeah, you know, lots of games are like that, but it just doesn't feel special like this game did. Like, and once again, it could just be a product of its time, right? It could just be that this game, when it came out, it did stuff that other games had never done before. And when we played this game and we found all those really awesome rares and stuff for the first time, because the internet, granted we were playing this on the internet, like we didn't go on the internet looking for secrets and stuff all the time. So when you got like a friggin' bazooka in this game and it worked like no other weapon had worked in the game before that, that was mind-blowing. And the rares, like, it wasn't just a cosmetic thing, it was just like, this weapon does something that no other weapon in this game does. And that's what made them desirable, and that's what made people want them. But at least so far in Phantasy Star Online 2, I don't really feel that way about any of the rares I've found, because none of them really have an interesting gimmick to them. They're all just a different skin of a weapon that fires exactly the same speed and just has different stats, different elemental damages, and that to me is not really interesting in the way that the old Phantasy Star, this Phantasy Star Online's weapons were. And yeah, I haven't really gotten to a point yet where I can show you all what I'm talking about, because we're still on easy. But once we get on hard mode, you'll start to see what I'm talking about. And I'm level 20 now, so I actually could go online and join a hard game, assuming there's anyone that's actually playing right now and not playing on Ultimate. Because most of the people that are on the stack servers, because remember guys, it's not shit hack, it's stack. They are all like level 160, 170, 200. So of course they're going to play on Ultimate. They're not going to go back and play on the lower levels of difficulty. But what do you think, Zappa? Like, because you played back in the day too, so I know you haven't played PSO2 a lot, but
I sure do.
But you remember like how awesome it was finding rares and stuff in the original, don't you?
Yeah, like the only ones that I really can remember off the top of my head, there's the leaf wand.
Oh yeah, the Fatsia.
And then the Master System and Mark II mags.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
and
that.
the Opa.
Yeah, there were mags that looked like the old Sega consoles. Those are super awesome. Of course, then there were like the ones that looked like angel wings and like tails and stuff. Those are really cool too. Let's see.
And
I am
Chow. But
yeah,
the Chow is kind of like a given.
I gotta go back to town. I'm full of shit right now.
Maybe you should go to the restroom, not the town.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't go take a shit in mine. Yeah, so something that you weren't here for, Zappa, that was super funny. So when I was playing this on the Dreamcast version, I did the trick where you get this lady to walk over to the counter so that you're talking to her and the dude at the counter at the same time to demonstrate.
Oh, the dupe trick?
Yeah, I was demonstrating how to do that, and I did it wrong, and I ended up freezing the game. And I hadn't saved yet. It was bad. It was so bad.
Fun times.
Yeah. Like, you remember, like, how we used to also, like, do the stacking trick where you just had this giant meatloaf of a gun that was, like 10 sabers, a shotgun, and, like, a whole bunch of other stuff just stacked on top of one another?
No, I don't remember that, actually.
Oh, God, I wish I still remembered how to do that, because I would totally do that right now just to show off what it's like to have a meatloaf on your arm. Yeah, but the stacking...
Wasn't it like almost the same menu manipulation?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Yeah, that's a trick that speedrunners use a lot on this game. They start off with a force, and then they get a whole bunch of canes, and they just stack them on top of each other, so you have this ridiculous magic stat, even though you're level 1. And then they just proceed to, like, plow through the whole game.
That sounds like a speedrun I should be watching.
Oh yeah, I mean, that way you can see what it looks like when someone has a meatloaf for an arm. I mean, other than me, I mean, I've got some fantastic meatloafs here. They're not guns, folks, they're meatloafs.
I like watching speedruns.
Yeah, me too. In fact, like, I'm sure you are too, but I'm super stoked for awesome games done quick, or rather the summer games done quick. Even though it's only going to be online this year. Huh?
Right. Yeah, I watch it every year, but like, why would I be extra excited? Is it supposed to be in Austin?
No, I mean, I just know that you like speedruns, so I thought that you would be.
Oh yeah,
super
no,
excited.
that shit's running all the time.
Yeah, same. In fact, if I had the time to take, I would absolutely take the whole week off to watch it and just binge it and just fall asleep and wake up and keep watching. I will admit, though, I only discovered it. I mean, I knew it existed, but I never like actually sat and watched it like constantly until maybe like a year or so ago, and it was because of my coworker Dylan who introduced me to it.
I've been watching it for like 6 or 7 years.
Nice.
To a point that I had to stop ordering the shirts and start ordering pins instead.
That's pretty awesome. I think, like, I love how hyped everyone gets in. I guess it's also, I mean, part of just the community around it. Like, I know that there's a lot of kind of controversial stuff that's happened over the years with them, but, like, all in all, I think it's just such a wonderful experience and a wonderful opportunity to do some good in the world with video games.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that I went to conventions with. He now works for San Japan like overnight, but he does Silent Hill speedruns.
Ooh, now that I would watch.
But what he was on for was this obscure like Sega game that like he's the only one that has like recorded times and the world record for.
That's one way to do things, right? Just be the only one that plays it.
Yep.
Kind of like that one guy that like plays Animorphs at Awesome Games Done Quick.
Yeah, I was home for that one.
Yeah, I stayed up specifically for that because it just looks so bad. Like a Pokemon wannabe game with Animorphs. I'm not gonna lie though, Animorphs was pretty awesome back in the day. I like that book series.
I remember the TV show and I couldn't get into it.
There's a TV show also. Shit, I didn't remember that. I just remembered the books. Because that was one of those, scholastic book fair things when you walk in, with a check from your mom and get a bunch of books.
What is money during school? I grew up poor.
Shit, you're right. I'm sorry. I feel like a piece of shit now.
No. You know I pick on myself for that shit.
And honestly, after I said it, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, fuck, I probably said something awful.
Not awful.
Like, I will absolutely say this, like, I realized just how blessed I was growing up. Like, I had so many things that other people didn't, and I feel bad about that. Like, I'm one of those people that always says, oh yeah, if I could do my childhood over again, I would do it in a heartbeat. And there's so many people that, their childhood sucked, and I wish I could give them even a monicum of what I felt. Because I feel like every kid should be able to grow up and have an exciting youth,
Yeah, but I think I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have somewhere to get away from.
That's true, too. I mean, in a sense, I kind of had a place to get away from, too, because for me, like, as much as I love my dad, he and I never got along, and when my mother passed away, that's what inspired me to come here. Well, that and, my ex-girlfriend, who I'm still friends with to this day. I mean, it's absolutely true. Like, sometimes in life, bad things might happen, but they do always end up pushing us in the right direction, usually. I'm still sad that that you're not here in San Antonio with us anymore, but once again, like you said, it's good that you're able to get away from your family and find your real one.
Get away from poverty.
That too, yes. Man, how do I forget how to get that door open. It must not open from this side. So, how did you find out your affiliate? Did you get an email, and did you just all of a sudden get like a huge influx of followers, or what got you there?
No, staying on the grind.
On the grind?
It was last year.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna switch audio inputs because, again, like I said, I integrate myself in stream because then it's distracting and I can't talk.
Yeah, I know it is. My apologies.
So, at last year, I think about this time last year, and I need to check to see if that event starts again. Final Fantasy V 4 Fiesta, it's an annual thing. That it's just a challenge run of Final Fantasy V.
Interesting.
And part of, like, you know, finally doing it for the first time on stream was I you know, put in a pledge saying, you know, hey, I'm going to donate to start, and then I'm going to donate an extra like $50 or $100 if I hit 50 followers while streaming. And 50 is the minimum followers you need for reaching one of the affiliate steps. And then after that, it's just like you've got to have enough people watching at the same time. You got to put in enough hours during a month streaming. And so what happened was I was streaming last Friday. I think you missed it. I kept trying to poke people and nobody was around. But I was doing Secret of Evermore. I did my stream. I came off of it, and I just like, okay, someone else I want to watch stream is streaming. I'm gonna switch over to that. And I saw the notification after I went to like go check something. It's like, you hit affiliate. Time to go make emotes and shit.
That's cool. I mean, I definitely saw that I think that you already had the follower count. I think it was just the average viewers per stream that.
Yeah, it was the viewers and the active people chatting that I didn't have, because I think I'm at like 76 followers now or something.
Yeah, I think I'm at 26 or 27. I've got the views. Like, I mean, right now we're sitting at about 5, and that's normally where I'm sitting around as long as I'm playing something like this. That's why I don't want to do Phantasy Star Online 2, because I'm worried that might hurt that a little bit. But once again, I probably shouldn't focus so much on that as a reason for streaming, because, you know, like I said, I don't ever expect this to actually pay off or anything like that. It's fun. You know, we need to get you a modded Wii so that you can join in on this.
And I would need to get to you.
You need to get what?
Get the Wii to you in your hand.
No, you wouldn't. It's super easy to mod. You don't have to do anything physical to it. It's literally just something you put on an SD card, and then you run that, and it does its thing. There's really nothing to it.
It's something Eric's wanted to do to it, and I just keep mentioning you were going to do it, so I don't think he's done it. Or he has the equipment and he just wants the permission to do so.
Oh, well, have him do it. The sooner the better, because then we can just get you a ISO of Phantasy Star on there, and you're good to go. Like, you don't have to do anything special. It just uses the Wi-Fi connection that's already on the Wii.
Right. Now, if you'll see over into your stream chat, I have an At Guy icon.
Wow, you do. Is that the one you made for your channel?
I have 2 others. I wonder if I can get them to work.
I'm not sure what I would do for mine if I had emotes.
There's the Method, my regular Robot Wars Healbot.
I feel like I would probably need something King of Space related.
And there's my Zaku 1.
Like, I would need like emotes of body pillow girlfriends or something.
Well, I had to wait a couple of days because they were pending, but since they're sprites from WonderSwan games, they don't count against the don't use the intellectual property thing. It's like, but other people use sprites from Nintendo shit and it's fine, so I guess don't use a popular, active, very obvious property.
Or
like, don't go using, the Deadpool face. That's not yours. You didn't make that.
Or either that, or just don't use anything Nintendo, period, because they'll copyright strike you for even thinking about Mario.
Or did you think backwards about Mario? Fired.
It's like, oh, that guy you drew looks awfully Italian. Content strike. Oh, you ate Italian food for dinner. Copyright strike. Like every time I see like an interesting like remake or something that looks like it could remotely be tied back to Nintendo, I'm always like, yep, just wait till the lawyers get a hold of this one. Oh yeah, these guys. They don't die. Unless you kill that spinning thing. And unfortunately, I keep on auto-aiming at them. Stop! That's not who I'm trying to hurt! There. All of you can just get your plate and go up to the all-you-can-eat shit buffet, because that's what's for dinner. Oh god. That reminds me of that stupid thing that we did that had all those people at the apartment complex mad at us. You remember the bumper sticker?
Which one?
The one that said "Cock, it's what's for dinner," that I made when I was working at that gas station, and then went and stuck it on that guy's car, and then they started looking at my car because I had something similar, just not the cock part. Oh shit! This is not going to end well. Oh good, the derp sauce is gone. Oh, or is it? Or is it? So he let me just run around and get nailed by rockets.
Rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher. So the way you're supposed to deal with these guys is you just run around them in a circle like this. In fact, it's even better if you open the menu up because then you don't get slowed down from running. Until your camera kills you like that. But yeah, his missiles can actually hit him and kill him, and I don't know what that was that just got me there. But yeah, you just walk his missiles around until they run into him, and eventually he dies like so. And you don't have to lay a hand on him.
Sorry.
Whenever you see a big hallway like this, you can pretty much assume it's going to be full of traps, so you just open up your menu and just run past them.
Oh yeah, I remember that because the traps will pop and then you'll slow down because you're locked onto something real close.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Unless it just goes off immediately. And unfortunately, as a force, those traps can sometimes kill you instantly.
Yeah, I don't usually play forces.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I've played as a force.
And I usually don't play as casts either, so that on PSO2 is going to be different.
What is it that you're playing as on Phantasy Star Online 2 again? Like
a cast.
A cast.
The Braver.
Okay.
Because it starts with a bow, and it's like, yo, that's cool.
I was gonna say, if you're able to use rifles, I have a couple really awesome rifles.
Apparently I can use katanas, gunblade, and bows. I even started with the katana and the gunblade. It's like, whoa, let's go. Arrows. Shoot all the arrows.
I actually have a pretty good gunblade that I can give you too, because I don't use those. And I think I have a pretty good katana blade I can't use also.
It just feels so like, I don't know. I don't want to use the katana or the gunplay because it seems too blatantly fanboy for some reason.
Well, I don't know. The gunblade is pretty fun. It's something that was introduced, I want to say, back on the Phantasy Star Portable game.
I think so. That and whips. Who can use whips?
Are whips in this game too?
I don't know. Not in one. I know they were in portable.
Yeah, I do remember them being in portable. Ooh, here's another Dark Falls Dick monument. There, we've got. I think we have the one in the caves turned on as well.
Dank Falls.
Huh? Oh, Dank Falls. Oh man, there's gotta be like somebody that remixed the Dark Falls song and made it dank. Like
not, but I would be disappointed if they didn't.
So, like you remember the guy who did Gutsman's ass, right? The Kajito-kun guy. Yeah, like remember how he made that thing called Gold Bez, where it's Galbez, but it's all like hip hoppy and stuff.
No, I don't know about this.
You don't?
Why don't I know about this?
It's freaking awesome. Like, I would love it if someone did something like that with Dark Falls, call it Dank Falls. Just like Dark Falls' final form, but he's got a like huge blunt sticking out of his mouth. Because I'm all about that dank.
Gasp. Sir.
Huh?
That's not Twitch appropriate. I'm gonna have to report you. It's not 18 and up family friendly.
It's not crack, it's crank.
Oh. You got me on that one, sir.
Ow, I got double bitch slapped. And I'm almost out of magic restoration items. That's not
That's
good.
why you should have bought a gun to a magic fight.
Well, yeah, gun trumps everything. Even S-word.
S-words? You take S-words for 500?
Or anal bum covers. Oh yeah, so this is just kind of an aside, so I'm pretty sure that you were one of the people that I modded an Xbox for back in the day, right?
Absolutely, I still talk about it to this day.
Yeah, so my really awesome one that I had, well, it didn't exactly get stolen from me, but back when we were living in those apartments with Mars Girl, there's this cute little kid in the neighborhood who, like, I guess, like, his mom didn't have money to buy him video games and stuff, so I lent him my Xbox with the expectation that I'd get it back. And, needless to say, they moved out and didn't tell anyone, and I never got it back. So I lost my super awesome Xbox with all the games on it. So these past couple weeks I've been on a journey to try to just get one working Xbox. And it's been a real trial. I mean, I know first world problems, but like on eBay.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
I'm looking at how many Xboxes we have, and I'm sorry, I thought we had 2 or 3 regular Xboxes. We only have 1.
Oh, that's okay. So
We have like 3 Xbox 360s.
I need to mod one of those someday too. So anyway.
Yeah.
So I've bought 2 of them so far. The second one works great, but it has its own problem. The first one just didn't work at all, and the guy who sold it to me is actually in San Antonio. It kind of, like, I really just want to go and like knock on the door and say, "Hey, bro, this thing works," and I think you know it didn't work. But at the same time, I'm not really a person to get confrontational with people, so I'm not going to do that. So anyway, the other one that works awesome and great is a version 1.6, because there's actually 6 different versions. Actually, I think it's probably 7 different versions of the original Xbox. The first 6 of them are all equally moddable via soft mod or whatever you want to do. And then the 1.6 was the very last model that they came out with that unfortunately they made it harder to mod. So the second one I got was a 1.6 version.
That sucks.
But otherwise, like, just perfect condition. Like, it's even clean, which is rare nowadays. Like, most people treat their consoles like shit. But just beautiful. So somehow Amazon actually sells Xbox mod chips, believe it or not. I don't know how this is a thing because they're not supposed to sell stuff like that, but yet here we are. And they're so cheap because, like, back in the day when I used to mod when I modded your Xbox and Swindle's Xbox and like Tommy and Scott. Ooh, look, we're at the boss. The mod chips used to cost like $40 or $50, I think, and now you can get them for like $10.
And then you had to have the hard drive slapped in there.
So yeah, I'll get to that eventually. For now, I'm just probably after I stream tonight, I'm going to pop that Xbox open. So I've got the mod chip in my hands, and I've got this other board that will help me in modifying the 1.6 because it's got a different pin header on it. But here's hoping that my soldering skills haven't left me.
So I'm gonna throw this as a link into your Discord, the regular general. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but there's a stream always running Game Center CX.
That sounds familiar for some reason.
Huh?
That sounds familiar.
It is a middle-aged Japanese man playing retro games. He is a comedian, and this is his job.
Oh, cool.
So he's been at it for like 23 seasons. Most of the episodes, up until like season 18 are subbed.
I've made a grave mistake.
How so? What did you do?
I got paralyzed.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, I didn't bring soul atomizers and stuff.
Oops. Yes, Swindle, basically, but he has a production crew, so that's the difference. And then, so he plays a game for an episode that is Arino's challenge, and I'm also going to be an asshole and put a link to that stream in the stream chat.
No,
that way Swindle has that to click on. So
that sounds like something I'd be interested in watching anyway.
Yeah, there's a stream always running it, so you've got that, and most of the episodes are subbed. So he plays a game, and then there's a comedy segment for every season, about retro video games, and then there's a segment where they go out to candy stores and arcades and kind of faff about for a few minutes. It's a good time.
Certainly sounds like a good time to me. I'll definitely have to watch that. So, something that sucks. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're right. I told that story to tell this story.
Yeah,
so somebody in the Discord from that stream that I linked to went through and compiled ROMs for every game that man has played for the first 16 seasons.
Oh, cool.
And they're all the original Japanese ROMs. So you can play, Doki Doki Panic. You can play Street Fighter 2010 in Japanese. You can play Kirby Golf in Japanese. You can play the weird dating sims that he played on the PlayStation.
Yeah, so that's something Cameron and I'll be doing soon. So I don't know if you heard the first part of the stream, but so I got this thing for my Sega Saturn that lets me play stuff off of an SD card.
No, I came in late. You were playing a shooter when I came in.
Yeah, I was playing Radiant Silvergun.
Okay, neat.
Yeah, so I got I got a ROM because apparently Cameron really likes Blue Seed. You remember Blue Seed, right?
The TV show?
Yeah, the anime Blue Seed.
I needed to go back to because I remember renting it on VHS from Hollywood Video, but I don't think I ever finished watching it.
It's the one where there's they have those like blue Megatama things in their forehead or whatever, and then the one guy has like the arm blade things.
Yeah, because he wants the Megatama.
Yeah, and then like...
And the girl won't let him have them.
Yeah, and so he ends up having to guard her, and there's all these panty shots, as is commonplace in 90s anime.
Like I said, I never finished it, but I've watched it.
Yeah, I never finished it either, but... So, he really likes that series, so I noticed that there is a game on Saturn for Blue Seed. And the great thing about it is we know nothing about it, and we don't want to know anything about it. Like, we don't want to know what the game type is, that we're just going to play it, and we're going to see if it sucks, or if it's good, or if it ends up being a game that we can't play because it's a visual novel, and we'll just fumble our way through it. Oh shit. That was a lot of explosions. Yeah, we're just going to fumble our way through it, no matter what it is, and see what exactly it is.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm hoping it ends up being something that we can actually play, like a beat 'em up or something.
It might be. I don't know. I can't really say. I actually don't know.
It's not for me to say.
I know someone on that Discord had also be like, hey, I compiled these games and let's all, in our own time and in our own way try to go through and beat all of these games. And I'm like, well, I'm going to play Street Fighter 2010 first because I grew up on that and it's hard.
I actually like that game. Like, Angry Video Game Nerd, talked shit about it, but when I actually sat down and played it, I actually enjoyed it.
Right, I grew up on it, so it's like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, it's Nintendo hard, and it's definitely not Street Fighter. But I grew up on it I got down to a point where I could sit there and, beat it twice on a Saturday.
Man, what are some games that I have, or that I played that were like that? I think for me, the game that I was probably the best at as a kid was probably Time Crisis on the PlayStation. I would love to do Time Crisis on stream, but unfortunately that absolutely requires having a CRT television to play it on, which I have. I just don't really want to drag it out of the closet and hook it up. Let's see. So I think it's over here that I have to go to. This time oh wait, you know what? I didn't buy any telepipes, did I? Oh, well, that's okay. We should be alright. Oh, no, I have telepipes. Never mind. Yeah, we'll drop a telepipe this time when we get to the end so I don't inadvertently die. That, and this time I have soul atomizers and anti-paralysis is out the butt. Actually, where are my anti-paralysis, or is it just not showing up because I don't need it right now?
Yes.
Thank you, Zappa, for being binary. Like where I say, is it this or this, and your answer is yes.
It's like younger coworkers like, what time do you get off today? Yes, I leave work today. No, but what time?
Yes.
When I'm allowed.
It's like, oh, look at the time. It's yes, a.m.
It's 1/2 the scratch.
It's 1/2. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, this is not the right room at all, but you know what? It's okay, because there's stuff in here. Man, I'm full of shit already. Must run in the family.
Getting dunked on already?
Not getting dunked on, just don't have room to shove more stuff. I don't have any more crevices to put more items in.
Should solve that.
Maybe no. I think it's down here. I would honestly love to try speedrunning this game, but I know that okay, that's where the Dark Falls dick was. I would love to speedrun this game, but I wouldn't want to do it like the way that speedrunners do it. I think glitches are really cool and they take a lot of skill to pull off, but at the same time, I don't feel like I would enjoy that.
Glitchless. That is a category unto itself.
Yeah, but I think that this game would probably take a long time to do like a run through glitchless.
Probably.
All right. Hopefully this last door is a charm. I think it's over here. I'm pretty sure it's through here. Because I think that doing a glitchless run of this would probably take like, well, I think the current record is like 5 hours.
Yeah. I know Character Leaves record is like 3 or 4 hours.
And here we go again.
Rock concert movement number 2.
This is actually my favorite boss in the entire game. And honestly, like, I don't know why. I'm probably dead wrong on this, but I feel like the Bungie got the idea for some of their bosses from Phantasy Star. This being one of the ones I especially feel that about. Alright, so the second part, I have to kill that red one over there before it disappears. Oh shit, that is not the correct. Damn it, stop. Pop that shit. So, yeah, you have to hit that red one, otherwise you get paralyzed, and that sucks. And then whenever Volop shows up on one of these screens, you just have to zap those screens. Just zap to the extreme. And eventually that thing up top there falls down too. And that's, dang it. I'm trying to aim at this guy here and it's just not working. It's my fault though. There. Damn it. Heal first, then unfuck myself. So that is one thing I'll give the new Phantasy Star. Aiming is definitely a lot easier. Here sometimes you can't hit what you're aiming at. And that can be irritating. But eventually, so with this boss, I think it's like once you destroy all these screens is when he goes into his second form. Ah, shit. If I was using a gun, this would go a lot better. And I keep on accidentally hitting the... Oh, it went away. Yeah, never mind. I just suck. Disregard, I suck.
Yes, sir. Confirmed. Disregarding.
Up confirmed. Like if I was using shit. If I was using like a handgun or something, I might be able to get through this a little faster. Oh, there's only that one screen left. Why does that not take damage? I thought it took damage from lightning. Well, I finally broke one of them. And I'm almost out of magic. So I kind of wonder about what my odds are of actually getting through the second part of this. Because all I have to replenish my magic with is mana fluids at the moment. Like if I somehow manage to... Oh, that's right. I can also stand still and recover magic points. Not that that's a particularly good way to do it, because then I'm just making myself a sitting duck.
But you can go AFK.
Not during a fight.
Also true.
So when I was actually fighting the second boss of the game, Delrole, I was actually so low on magic that I actually did just that. I was actually like standing and waiting for my magic to replenish so that I could attack him like 1 or 2 more times, and that was just awful. I do have 5 mana fluids, but with all the magic I have... Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do at all. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of those to fill myself up anywhere close to full. And then there's also me wasting my magic on nothing.
All your creatures gone.
There we go. So that's just the first half. Now I have to deal with him, his arms, and his ass. He's basically got 4 different parts I can attack. And the back there shoots missiles.
You know, it's probably one of the bosses I've done the least, because I do not remember him.
Oh, okay, so now when he does this thing, he's gonna make pillars come out of the ceiling and try to smash you. And that's generally what he attacks you with. Oh, and then that thing, fuck that. It heals him, and then sometimes it'll create this... Oh, here we go. So that ball that's chasing me around, if it hits me, it freezes me in place, and then he's able to get a free hit in on me. Like a really bad one at that. Yeah, you don't want to get...
It is 10 years later and I have returned.
Oh, cool. That means that you can play now. I hope.
Yeah. I'll start it up right quick.
Yeah, I'm not playing online yet. This is offline, but then again, I really don't know if I'm gonna survive or not.
I'm playing him.
Oh shit! You do not want to get hit by the Goku beam there. Fortunately, his little healing pod doesn't do a whole lot to help him. And plus, it's only healing his center section, and I'm trying to destroy his pieces. Uh-oh. Move! Smashy, smashy. Uh-oh.
Getting a little low on TP there.
Yeah, gonna have to hit up Walmart.
No, just go to the convenience store trade. They're good.
I'll just have to start using mail in the curtains. Oh, never mind.
Get fucked. Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked.
I did not think I was going to survive that. Hooray.
Free out of my...
Yeah, all this crap I don't need anymore. Ooh, a tri-grinder. I want that.
Nice.
I don't need anti-level 2, because I already have that. So we'll just get rid of it. We'll just keep hitting stuff with my magic stick. This is my magic stick. I could hit once, I could hit twice, I could hit the baddest shit. What? Magic. Ooh, look at that, Grants.
I don't listen to hip hop.
What?
Nothing.
Oh man, I got level 1 of the instant death spell. Oh, I think that's everything. Just about. I can't carry everything. So, assuming that we've activated all of the Dark Falls dongs, this door should be open. And it is.
Oh, yeah.
So now I can go online and get Alex, and we can go through the ruins. Sweet. Like I said, I didn't think we were gonna make it. All right, so real quick, I got to quit out of here to save. Well, actually, let me go back to the town first, so I can drop off all this stuff. Who's Pobbles? I'm so sorry that I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Are they still here?
Is who still where?
Oh, there's someone named Pobbles in chat.
Yeah, they've been active.
Who's asking if this is PC or GameCube. I'm so sorry. I was like so embroiled in that fight with Volop there that I wasn't paying attention. This is GameCube. When Pi-Mei plays, he's gonna be playing on a jailbroken Wii. Mine's an actual GameCube though. Running through a GC HD that makes it look super sweet. At Eon Gaming. Oh, I got a fair amount of money now. Of course, there's nothing I actually need or want here. Well, other than Zone Day Level 2 and Deband. I'll take those.
Will you take them?
I will.
Oh, okay.
And then some dye fluids as well. Gotta drink your fluids. Alright, now I'm gonna quit real quick so I can go online and meet Alex. So, I'm not quitting yet, so those of you who are here, don't leave. Hey, and there's Ro. Hey, Ro. Yeah, so I really wanted to watch your Secret of Evermore stream, Zappa. It was like, I feel like every Friday we've been like going to see a movie. Like we've been going and watching old movies at the Santikos theaters. And it's actually kind of funny because my wife, so we went to see The Watchmen, and when she saw the little smiley face thing, she thought we were going to go see that movie Evolution. You know the movie I'm talking about, right? Are you still there, Zappa?
Oh, I'm still here. I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Oh, it was this really stupid, God, I can't remember who was in it. But anyway, the point is, like, Jen thought we were going to be going to see this hilarious, well, maybe not so hilarious, but funny, lighthearted thing, and instead it was, Watchmen, which is the opposite of that.
Yeah, it's not funny or lighthearted.
Nope, and there was lots of fucking in that movie. Not to mention it was very topical, given our current state of affairs. Because, truly, who does watch The Watchmen? Other than me, because I went and saw the movie. Alright, Alex, whenever you are ready, I just created a team called Sushi Hose. And I think I might have actually just heard you show up. Oh yeah, there you are. So there's also another thing I kind of wanted to show off here. So this little corner here, there's actually a glitch where you can actually glitch into the wall if you get in here at the right angle.
But why?
it was just something that we used to do on the servers all the time. It was just fun. Like, you just got to get yourself where you're kind of bouncing all around, and then you eventually can get into the wall. It's like we're watching an episode of Boundary Break. But not nearly as entertaining. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, Alex went through it. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, we almost did it. Alright, never mind. Alright, one more try. It's not worth it. I was just gonna get in there and pop my little bubble. My bubble. Alright, so Alex, I'm gonna create a team called Sushi Hose.
Awesome.
Yeah, speaking of sushi hoses, we're gonna be getting our sushi hoses on this weekend at Kura Sushi. It's gonna be great. The super jumps in Halo 2 aren't, they're unfortunately not in the Master Chief Collection. However, I do have an original copy of Halo 2, so at some point we should go and play with that. That would be kind of fun. Alright, Alex. Let's see, you're level 14. Well, we're gonna try to do the ruins. I think you're a high enough level to go through the ruins.
If not, he'll level up real fast.
Hopefully. I really do wish we had a third. That's okay though. Like, everyone's got their own stuff to do. I know, and I appreciate that Cameron was here for the beginning, and I appreciate that he's been here before. I understand that, you know, he's got stuff he wants to do too. And plus, the King of Space hasn't been awesome lately anyway. I haven't been able to catch a lot of his streams because, I don't know, these past couple weeks have been a little heavy. Okay, so let's see how we can do on the ruins. Like, I'm pretty sure we could probably get through part of it. I don't know if we're going to make it to the end, and I don't know if we can make it through Dark Falls especially. Okay, obviously this thing doesn't give a shit about. Hey, look at that! You're doing plenty of damage. Bada boopy.
Shaboopy?
Yeah, but Zappa, you definitely got to get your. Is that your roommate that you're talking about? To mod your Wii so we can all play this. And if there's anybody watching right now that's that plays on the Stack server, drop in. I would be happy to have anybody just come to Ship 1 and join Sushi Hose. Ding! I love that spell so much. It just makes such a badass explosion sound. It sounds like somebody turned on the lights and then it just explosions everywhere. Alright, I have a feeling that good old McRib Shield over there, that is to say the Del Saber, I think his weakness is Barda, so I'm probably going to have to switch up my loadout a little bit. Because these guys aren't really responding to Zone Day.
Something?
Yeah, Zone Day. Chocolate Rain. Man, speaking of which, that song makes so much more sense now. Like, you know, when we were younger, we were just like, what a funny song. Look, he turns his head to breathe in, and, you know, now it's, like, topical. I'm sure people are going to get tired of hearing me say topical all the time. So let's switch out Zone Day for Barda. Or do I want to give Barda? Let's go with Barda. I'm going to keep Rafoi out because that's definitely helping. And then I'll give Barda there. And if I find that we need Zone Day, we'll just switch it out again. Unfortunately, folks, like, that's just the way that this is. There's not a whole lot of places to put different spells and effects. Then again, I suppose that it's kind of the same when it comes to PSO2 because you only have 6 slots that you can put stuff in. But I suppose you also have the those other slots too, like just all the different loadouts that you could possibly have. So I guess it's not really that bad. But here, if you want to switch stuff up, you got to go in here, go to customize, and switch everything around, and it's just it sucks. But that's just the way it was.
Back then, it was a day.
Yeah, and for some reason, I like it better.
That's fine.
I
allowed.
I mean, like I said, I readily admit it could very well just be pure nostalgia.
Nostalgia's a powerful drug.
It sure is. It can make even the shittiest games look like they're good.
Oh, did I tell you the weird story about the weirdo that showed up after y'all were at the movie on the last Evermore stream?
No.
So, I still believe that this was a troll, but it doesn't matter because he was giving me views and, you know, it counted in conversation. This dude shows up and he's like, oh man, Secret of Evermore, this is so much better than Secret of Mana. Yeah, I'm playing this on hardware and all that shit. And he's like, hey, sell me your Super Nintendo for $50.
Oh, you know what? You did tell me about that.
Like, what? No, go to a retro store and buy one.
At least
He's like, oh, I just came to Twitch to find the Super Nintendo. So
that's a weird
he like
place to
leaves
look.
for like 10 minutes, comes back. Yeah, this dude said he's going to sell me a Super Nintendo. I bought a Super Nintendo on Twitch. Okay, good for you. Congratulations, well done. I don't know if you're trolling, but you're having a conversation. And he's like, sell me a copy of Secret Evermore for $50. Like, this is the same copy I grew up with. No. Okay, $60.
At least he wasn't coming in saying like, hey, are you interested in natural male enhancement? And they just starts like spouting a bunch of like, you know, come on, free health check, dickpills.com, ship from China.
But, I mean, he didn't say anything, like, actually, like, weird that made him seem like a bot. And he was a little too conversive and not enough of an asshole to be a troll. But it still felt like trolling.
Sounds like it. Oh no, Prosciutto, you died.
Stop dying.
I'm gonna eat your salad.
Prosciutto?
It's like, you're dead. Dave, you're dead. You're dead, Dave. I'm gonna eat your salad. I got shot too. Oh shit. I am
on 2 accounts.
I'm out of mana. I kind of wish I had made a hunter too. Being a force is proving to be challenging. Especially on the wallet. What I need is like Masada. Yeah, so those Del Sabers are one of my favorite monsters in the game just because of how aggressive they are. They also have some really sick drops too. So this is kind of another one of those things I was mentioning about how like just things in this game just kind of break your expectations. So one of the things that will happen a lot in this game is like when you get new gear. So like I showed you this cane I have, for example. It's just the next level version of a cane. But like some of the weapons just look totally different, or they have like an effect that nothing else has. So it's kind of the same with some of the armor and stuff too, because if you notice, like, so I'm wearing what? A Brave Barrier, so you don't see anything on me to represent a shield. You just kind of see like a flash of light pop up when I get hit by something. But there are there are shields that you can get, if I wasn't stuck in the Outhouse of Terror there, where you actually have a physical shield on your arm. One of them looks kind of like a Gundam shield, and there's one that the Del Saber drops that like we always used to joke around and call it the McRib shield because it looks like a McDonald's McRib except it's glowing purple for some reason. And if you get that and the Del Saber's sword, it is even cooler because you get a set bonus from it. It just makes you ridiculously strong. But unfortunately, the shield is not like end game material, so it's kind of something that you get and you just put it away for later because it looks cool and you don't want to get rid of it. And the other thing too is that you don't just automatically get the weapon for it. You have to actually take the part to some guy in a quest, and he'll convert it into a weapon for you. I'm gonna get you up, bro. Hold on.
I keep getting one shot.
Well, yeah, those guys that shoot their arms off are... Yeah, see, he one-shot me too. Those are just powerful. So if you have a moon atomizer, that'd be super, or a telepipe. If not, if you don't have either of those, I'll just go out and come back in.
I do not.
That's alright. Alright. Be careful, I'll be back in a sec. I'm out of Popeyes. I am sad. So very, very sad.
Jason says bye.
He says what?
Stop being
Bye, he's leaving.
He's leaving. Aw.
Yeah, bye, Jason.
Bye, Jason.
Jason.
Jason! Sean! Do I want that or do I want that? I think I'll stick with my stick. That was dumb. Stick with my stick.
Your boomstick.
And my slicer that I still can't equip. I'll keep one of them. Still waiting for a solid frame that has slots in it. So that guy Max also gave me this level 30 Resta spell. I'm nowhere near being able to use it, and I'm pondering whether I should sell it or not. Oh man, Reverser again, and I still can't use. I still don't have enough to buy it. So for those who aren't in the know, Reverser is basically the life spell of this game.
Yep, it reverses. You're dead.
And then, of course, Ryuker is Telepipe. And if you play all the old Phantasy Star games, you'll find that these spells are there as well.
As they should be.
As they should be, yes. Also, you notice how the game is saving after you talk to one of these guys? I know it's kind of a weird thing to point out, but in the original, on the original servers, it didn't do that. And the reason that they made it start saving like that is because if you do like if you try to do a dupe by opening the menu from here, that defeats your ability to do the dupe. do the dupe. It's like do the do.
You can't dupe anymore?
Not online anyway. When you're like in your own personal room, you can.
Well, yeah, I would imagine. I didn't think you could dupe online anyway.
I mean, you used to be able to because they didn't have that saving thing happen when you opened, or rather when you closed a shop menu. So it looks like Prosciutto just ate shit as well.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, sometimes you eat shit, sometimes the shit eats you. Sometimes you eat Jimmy John's, you know.
You know, the whole in Soviet Russia thing.
Yeah. Have I ever told you my thoughts on Jimmy John's as a sandwich restaurant?
No.
Pretty sure you tell everyone your thoughts on that place.
Yeah, but I don't know that I told Zappa yet. So, I think that Jimmy John's is probably the most depressing sandwich shop that there ever was or ever will be.
Okay,
Like,
go on.
I feel like their sandwiches are just devoid of flavor or anything interesting. Like, I feel like their sandwiches are literally what you get when you're a kid and your mom sends you off to school with a hastily made, like, you know, loose meat sandwich. Because that's what it tastes like. It's just cold, it's bland, it just doesn't taste interesting at all. So...
Okay, number one. What the fuck is loose meat?
It's what your mom's meat curtains are made of. No, I'm just kidding. It's...
She just left.
No, totally
you go to the store and you buy your sandwich meat. That's loose meat.
Yeah, like budding turkey and budding ham, and those things aren't bad. It's just that when you go to a store and you pay for a sandwich, you expect it to be something above and beyond what you would have had packed for you in your lunch as a kid, only worse.
Like, I can't barely judge McDonald's because every time I've had it, it was a case of someone is being sent to get lunch for the Sanjapan staff. So now it's time for a food. So it's like, get like 10 generic ham and 10 generic turkey sandwiches and come back. So it's like I've only ever had a generic sandwich from there.
And you know, that might also be my problem too, is that every time I've ever had Jimmy John's, or okay, not every time, but most of the times that I've had Jimmy John's, it's been a catered lunch at work. And don't get me wrong, I love free food, because I mean, what fat guy wouldn't? But whenever they say that they have Jimmy John's, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna skip lunch, or I'm gonna go, you know, out of my way to go somewhere else. And that should be saying something, because I mean, I'm not known for being one of those people that wants to go out of his way to do anything. I would rather just, you know, take the path of least resistance.
But not for Jimmy Jams.
Yeah, not Jimmy John's. Like Jimmy John's, I would much rather eat the bag that the food came in than to eat the sandwich.
You would much rather get suplexed by Brock Lesnar.
Come over here, Alex. There's a secret. And Zappa, you know, you were talking about the Phantasy earlier. So you remember this place over here?
I haven't been paying too much attention.
This place behind the waterfall and the ruins?
Okay, I remember the ruins. I think I might have beaten Falls like 2 times, ever.
Okay. So, in any case, back here there's just a hidden cache of items, which in and of itself is kind of cool, but nothing groundbreaking. But
Right.
this is where you actually go to get the Fatsia, like the leaf rod. There's a quest that you do, and after you beat Dark Falls, there's a telepipe in town that just says question mark, and then you follow that to get the Fatsia. Oh,
You know, I think I remember that, because I had the strategy guide for this game for like years and years, but I never like did the whole thing.
Well, there's a lot to do.
Yes, but I never like played it enough, because I would always end up starting a new character just because. Because I like character creation, I'm a weirdo.
Well, who doesn't like character creation? And plus, there's a reason to make multiple characters in this game. Because,
But
you know, your section IDs.
Same character.
I know, but section IDs... Oh, wait, you named them all the same thing, didn't you?
Well, no, I mean, like, I would keep making basically the same archetype, just like that look different. Like, I am going to be this character, but maybe I'll use a different weapon.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, there's plenty of reason to have multiple characters in this game, since they all play different, and because the rare drops they have are all drastically different. No, so here I'll give Phantasy Star Online 2 another feather in its cap. So I like the
creator.
So character creator, yes, very awesome. And then also I like the fact that all you're really like strapping yourself down to in the beginning is just the class that not the class, but the race that you're playing as. Other than that, it's like you can change your class to whatever you want at any time, and even have subclasses. So that I love.
With your cast, then you can't be magic.
Yeah, so now it's like you can get you know, all kinds of rares and stuff, and instead of just being like, well, shit, I've invested a year of my time into leveling up this force, I can't use that, you can just be like, oh, I'll just go switch over to that class and play as it for a while. That I really, really like. But, once again, the kind of gotcha game aspects, I'm
gonna probably die.
fan of. It's okay.
Stop dying.
You can't defend. Oh shit, I can't defend. Oh, stop it with all the traps!
Gundam battles.
Yeah, that's a game I want to play more too. Is I would like to actually learn how to get decent at Gundam Versus.
Well, the latest and greatest is coming out soon.
And I still have the ones that you gave me for PS3, by the way.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I feel like Gundam Versus is something I could probably get Richard into.
Probably.
Can you play as Galf in Gundam Versus?
They're damn well. I'm pretty sure that the representatives for ASMS team are a ground type, the EZ8, and the Goof Custom.
Awesome. I might have to introduce him to that. I mean, I think he's played it before, actually. And I'm going to run back in this room before that guy refoes me to death. One thing I definitely found helps with that game, for me at least, is playing with the joystick.
Yes.
Hey, Alex, just go through the red portal. I don't want to deal with those guys in that smallest space. But yeah, the using the joystick and so that you can have all of your fingers on the separate buttons makes it so much easier to play.
Yes.
Waiting for Alex. There you are. Okay. You know, I just thought about something, Alex.
Should be up. What's up?
I have this. And I have this.
That's cool.
You didn't get, damn it, you didn't get shifted. Oh, that's right, my
It's not high enough.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, good old S&D. I desperately need a better version of shift into band. I could certainly use the tech disc if I had it. I just haven't found one.
Right.
I did just find Grant's though. I really kind of want to use that just because I want to hear the sound it makes when you use it.
What was Grant for again?
It's Grant's is the what's it called? It's the holy magic.
Oh right.
It's like if Aerith was in this game, or I'm sorry, Aerith. If Aerith was in this game, she would probably cast a lot of Grants. Unfortunately, it doesn't usually work, especially at a low level, because it's insta-death. So it's like if you're playing Persona and you use god damn it, I can't remember the name of those spells. The Mudo skills.
Yeah.
Did you just say Menudo skills?
No, Mudo.
Yeah, it's Menudo.
Yeah, you know that guy from the ninja anime? Menudo from the Hidden Valley of Carnegie-Sada. It's like Sasuke, cast Useo, Yokedo 7 Dragon Balls. Yokedo beat your ass, Sasuke.
Well, beat your ass, Sasuke.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. So, Woody gave me some really awesome hot sauces the other day. I feel bad because I really wanted to hang out with him and do stuff, but
there's Robarda level 3 over here.
ooh, I'll take that. So anyway, though,
Roberto, level 3?
Robarda.
Roberto.
So anyway, Woody gave me these really awesome hot sauces. I really wanted to hang out with them, but so like my wife is still a little bit cautious about like having people over because of the whole COVID thing. So I understand. Yeah, and it's mostly just because he works at HEB, so he's around the public a lot. I know that they take a lot of extra precautions and whatnot, but if you're watching this, Woody, I just wanted you to know that I really would have loved to have stuck around, and I would have loved to have had you over, especially so that we could all try the hot sauce together, but it just wasn't in the cards. But I hope we can do it soon, because I have to say I really like the flavor of those hot sauces, and the spicy one of the bunch actually was pretty damn hot compared to what I normally have, even though it was just habanero.
Getting fucked! Oh my god!
Get fucked!
There you go.
Get fucked, get fucked, get fucked!
There, I helped. Next time you're over, Zappa, something I would love to show you. In fact, you should bring Secret of Evermore with you so that you can try it out on one of my FPGA-based systems, just so you can see the drastic, like, graphic difference.
Okay.
Alright, go stand on... Oh, I'll stand on the other switch. Yeah, that thing makes Super Nintendo games look fantastic, even on a flat screen where you usually have lag. Oh shit, these things. So always hit the red one, and the rest of them will not be able to shoot at you. These guys are actually in PSO2.
Which ones?
The Dark Gunners.
Oh, okay. I've been doing other stuff from around my room the whole time.
Well, it's all good. I'm just surprised that my magic is even lasting as long as it is. I mean, it helps that I start off with like 840 of it.
Yep. That's that mag, yo.
Yeah, that's the... Oh wait, no. It's not... That's not how it goes. It's not that's the Magnum, that's the Platinum.
That's the Platinum!
I love Rafoe. It just... The explosion sounds just so epic. Okay, we're going the right way. There's gonna be... This is the first room that we're gonna have to deal with one of these stupid horse dudes. So, fun fact about the horse dude, he can actually hurt the other monsters when he charges through them. So that's exactly what we want to make him do. We want to trick him into shooting them, or running through them, rather. He does have a beam attack, too, that he's going to use on us, unfortunately. And he hits like a fucking dump truck. I want to say... Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. Uh-oh. For some reason that healing spell didn't affect you. Like it says you're still down on the ground. Oh, there you go. There's just some lag. Here, I'm gonna heal you. Are you out of healing items? Or you just don't have time?
Yeah.
Oh, I
don't have any.
Oh, it's okay. I can drop you some. Oh, take that partisan there. That looks like it's probably a nice, uncommon. Oh no! Shit. Subway, eat shit. Hey Zappa, you ever shared any of your funny Subway stories on your stream?
I don't remember any of them anymore.
Huh?
It's been so long, I don't remember any of them.
I guess you're right, I can't remember a whole lot of them either. All I remember is the kind of shit that, like, Tommy and Scott used to do.
Oh, when we would hang out in the back when nobody else was supposed to be there but me?
Yeah, like when we were, like that...
Mayonnaise McFlurry?
Like, yeah, the friggin' mayonnaise McFlurry, that was disgusting. And you all were just sitting there laughing, and I was just like, the hell's wrong with this thing? And just trying so hard not to laugh.
I didn't know what they had done, and then you made a particular comment that I think had everybody laughing. It's like, why would you say such a thing?
I think I said something about, like, relating it to semen or something.
Yes.
I mean, look, all I knew is that something tasted wrong, and at the time I didn't really know what Scott's limits were as far as how far he would take a joke.
Well, they put mayonnaise in it.
I mean, I knew that they were on their kick adding bacon to McFlurries, which, by the way, totally delicious.
The bacon one was fine, but then they went too far and they did the beef patty McFlurry and the mustard McFlurry.
Yes! Oh god, that was gross. And, so the way I got him back was fantastic, though. That anime DRS, were you there for what I did?
I know you did a thing, but I don't remember what it was.
So do you at least remember the anime DRS?
Yes.
So, anyway, so there was only 13 episodes of it, and Scott really, really liked that anime a lot.
Alright.
So, yeah, so to get him back, I convinced him that there was in fact, a 14th episode of it that had just come out, and he was so excited, and he came over one day just to see it. But the thing is that it wasn't a new episode of it at all. I had literally just taken the opening to the anime and put it in front of a bunch of video of various anime characters and people taking a dump with the music from Evangelion playing the Messiah theme. Like do 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 do. And we had like I think one of the things.
How is that a bad thing? This sounds fucking hilarious.
And the very first like shitting part was like, it was just like that part from Night Shift Nurses where for some reason, like I'm making myself look like a fucking pervert. I mean, I am. But do either of you remember Night Shift Nurses at all?
No, I don't think I ever watched it, so I'm saying on that one.
Alright, yeah, so Night Shift Nurses, it was basically just this anime about a hospital and just all of the stupid sexual escapades that a nurse would get into. It was really dumb. Really, really dumb. But in any case, one of the things was like, oh, well, you know, in order to understand how your patient feels, like, you need to have an enema and whatnot, and then it just evolved into being this really disgusting, you know, shitting all over the floor thing, and Scott was just really, really, I don't want to say prude, but, like, he just, stuff like that just didn't, like, he didn't like shit I died. I probably deserved that. Do you have a moon atomizer by chance? But anyway, so he was extremely God-fearing, and there's nothing wrong with that, mind you, but it was just really easy to get him rattled with stuff like that, so
I got wrecked.
Yeah, so showing him that obviously set him off, and he just ran out of the house. Then he got me back by wrapping my entire car with plastic wrap that I think he actually took from your Subway.
No, we didn't have plastic wrap.
Oh, okay. I don't know where he got it from.
He had plastic wrap, but he also got wrapped up in the same stuff too.
Yeah, that was after we got back from I think it was Ushicon.
One of them cons, yeah.
Remember when all of you were in the living room trying to sleep, and I just put the smoke machine in there? Let's fill up with fog a little bit, and then like after that I
started setting off a computer alarm.
Yes, and I put like a flashing light in there, and I think you're just like, fuck you, Mike. But that was hilarious. Then of course I can't remember what the other thing was that Scott had done to me as a joke that went over really poorly with me. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was that we made a bet because him and Tommy were just huge fans of Super Troopers, right? I believe that's where they got it from. Remember the drinking syrup thing?
Yeah, contest. I half participated in one.
Yeah.
Because I drank the half of one that they had in their freaking house for some reason.
Yeah, so moral of that story is don't do it. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not a feel good after the fact.
No, like I'm surprised I didn't end up with diabetes from just doing that. It was awful. So yeah, anyway, he basically said, if you drink this entire bottle of syrup, I will do whatever you tell me to. So he drank the syrup, and then I forced him to watch Anime Hill Zero, or AMV Hill Zero. And he couldn't leave, he couldn't run away from it, he was forced to watch the whole thing, and just, those of you who don't know, AMV Hill Zero is just like a super raunchy set of anime music videos. And the whole time he was just like, kind of like that kid in Clerks 2, like, he's like, Jesus, I'm sorry! And, you know, it wasn't worth it, drinking that whole bottle of syrup, because like I said, that's nasty. Like, thinking of it now, it makes me want to puke. But I mean, it certainly made for a fun memory. Trying to think of some other like fun like con memories that we had too, other than the rave ninjas. That was really fun. What was that one guy's name? Wasn't it Ian? The one that was like always quoting Dane Cook?
Maybe, probably.
You know, the one who always said, "Thanks for shitting in me. I enjoyed your shit."
Oh yeah, that was Ian. I was thinking of a different Ian.
Yeah. Like, do you still see him sometimes?
I saw him a few years ago. Like, he fell off, like, just like off all social media. He was gone, disconnected from everyone. And then I saw him a couple of years ago when I went to A-Kon, like after like several years of not going. And it's like, I caught up with him for a little while, and it's like, yeah, I have a Twitter I barely use, and that's about it. I don't have Facebook or MySpace to do that stuff. And it's like, oh, okay. And I didn't really use Twitter at the time, so I was like, oh, well, okay. It's good seeing you again. I'm glad you're okay.
And I haven't seen Danzig and Kim for a while either. I mean, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm guessing that fell apart.
They're really, really super opinionated on stuff, and like it. I don't mind that they have an opinion. It's that they don't
tailpipe for you, Alex.
Let other people have their others. It's like you're being too much of a social justice warrior here. Like,
yeah, I hear that for sure.
You know, believing in stuff is good. Standing up for stuff, good. When you
there's a point when it becomes
a lot of people
toxic,
the wrong
right?
way with the way they went about it.
I mean, there's a point where it becomes toxic. Like, that's why I consider myself to be pretty much like in the middle. I mean, I'm more left-leaning than I am right-leaning, but I tend to stay out of stuff like that because I don't want to argue with people. So I get where you're coming from. Like, I've distanced myself from people like that too. Like, I'm trying to distance myself from this horse asshole. Hey, is he the original Brony?
Who?
This guy. Oh, you're not watching the game.
Oh, yeah, I was. I thought we were talking about a person, not the game.
You don't remember the sword horse bitch?
I see him now.
Yeah, he's the original Brony.
Ah.
I don't know, like, who he thinks best pony is, though. If it's not Fluttershy, he's wrong.
Well, I just made best brownie, so there's that.
What? You made the best brownie? Is that what you said?
Yep.
That's gross. Not that I should be talking. Because I was just talking about, like, people shitting and drinking maple syrup. Yes, I have no room to talk. So I want to impress upon you how sad, like, it is to be a force. So, for one thing, I should probably equip a weapon. So look, a slicer is like the lowest level throwing weapon that a hunter can equip, and a mic gun is the lowest level twin machine guns and a ranger can equip. And look how far away I am from equipping most of them. Like I'm more than 80 points off from being able to equip a slicer. I'm getting close to being able to equip a mech gun, but holy shit. Like, I'm at the end of normal difficulty and I still can't equip those things.
Preposterous.
Yeah. But, then again, most hunters can't use half of the magic spells I'm using. Oh wow, look Alex, we've made it to Ruins 3. We might actually do this thing.
Good, because I'm getting tired.
Shit.
I mean, I'll stay up with you, but there's a limit. My powers only go so far.
That's okay. You gotta save up your energy for Saturday when we assault the sushi hose.
Sushi.
Alright,
Oh shit, are you in here with me?
yeah. So here's where everything starts looking like you're stuck inside of Akira's asshole. Everything's pulsating and gross. And best pony's on my tail again. Ow. If Chaosbringer had a cutie mark, what would it be? It'd probably just be like a smaller tattoo of his asshole on the side of his flank. All I want is like better shift into band, because then I could actually be helping you more. At least at this point, at this rate, we're gonna end up getting to Dark Falls, and then probably getting our shit pushed in by him. I guess whenever you go to sleep, if it's not too late, I'll probably put episode 3 in. Either that or I'll fire up what was I thinking? Radiant Silver Gun again. So I feel like
Me and the other dude.
Huh?
Who did you talk to?
Who in the what now?
I don't know who you're talking to.
Up and at them.
Oh, okay.
Oops. I made a sad face when I threw fire. I was just saying that I was going to, if Alex ends up being sleepy, that I'll probably pop in episode 3. Or Radiant.
Yeah, episode 3, do it. Get those obscure viewers.
Get those card.
Change. Dice. Action.
Jackson.
Move.
What move you say?
So since I have a legit copy of it, so remember, Alex, that one guy was saying that if we were to use the different program, I think he said Devolution's the name of the one to use. He said we can that you can play episode 3 online as well on the same stack server. So that means we could actually play against each other. I know that you said that you weren't really that into it, so I don't blame you if you don't want to play it. I'm sure Zappa might once he gets his stuff modded.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take that game. I mean, I just... no.
Okay.
I just don't like it.
You didn't
I
really give it
remember
much
going
of a
through a
chance.
phase of renting every game that you can get bonus cards from.
Oh
Just to
yeah,
have that beta.
you're right. I remember that. Like we rented that god awful Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg game.
Yes. for like all of 10 minutes just to get that data.
Yeah, and then the Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which are not bad games.
No.
What else was there to get cards? I remember you were able to use the GBA link cable in the Phantasy Star collection to get something from there too.
I didn't know anything about that.
There was another Sega game. I just can't remember what it was. I think Sonic Heroes you got something from too. But none of them were like amazing cards, but they were cards.
It was neat. It was nice to have that gimmick.
Yeah.
Not most of it. It's like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah, I just remember every time you and I played against each other, you kicked my ass.
I like to think that I beat you more often than you beat me, but you know, I probably put in less time.
I think that nowadays I understand the strategy a little bit better, but I still think I'd probably lose.
And then if I got back into it, I could probably pick it back up pretty good.
Like, I used to try to play arcs, and I would just get angry because I felt like all a hunter had to do is just put on 10,000 shields. But now that I actually know, like, all of the different arcs characters, like, there are ways around that. Especially the guard creatures and stuff like the pan arms. Is that an assault? Oh, here, you take that. If you don't already have one.
What's called?
Yeah, so in order to get you on episode 3, what we'll need to do is... Damn it, I keep on getting poisoned. So when he mods your Wii, he'll just have to put this program called Devolution on there. The only thing is that I'm going to have to also actually put the physical disc for episode 3 into your console so that it can have happy thoughts and be like, oh, he owns the game, so he's not breaking the rules, which is kind of stupid. I never use my cane to attack, so why am I even wasting a spot on it?
Up your magic power?
Well, I mean, I have the cane equipped anyway. It's just that using it to attack is pointless because it does next to shit. That's one thing that's really good about the PC version of this, is that you can actually have stuff on all of the F keys. So you can have your entire arsenal of spells at your disposal. Alright, so this guy doesn't seem like he's weak to anything. Because I hit him with all 3 elements and he's not taking a lot of damage, so I guess he's more vulnerable to Alex's shooty shoot instead of my boomies. Uh-oh, this hall looks familiar.
Shoot bang.
Oh, nope, that's not the final hallway. That final hallway. That's Final Fantasy 13. Running down a hallway. Man, you are just straight up melting them. I'm just gonna get all these guys nice and bunched together in a nice little ball and then just rain Rafoi down on them. Come on. Come on. Don't practice social distancing. And that's how Corona works. Yeah, look at that. So much magic that even dye fluids don't do anything for me. Well, they do something, but it just doesn't feel like a whole lot. So for those of you who haven't played this game, my god, the fight that we're going to be doing here shortly, the final boss, is just one of the most, in my opinion, one of the most disturbing boss fights you'll ever experience, because it catches you so off guard. Once again though, probably me being biased. Dark Falls is a bad motherfucker, let me tell you.
Y'all know.
I'm just talking about Dark Falls.
Ah, I can dig it.
Okay, so I just figured out why it sucks not having a weapon equipped at all. Because now I can't just like whack these things with my stick. So like I've mentioned in other streams of this game, one of the things that sucks about this, like if you're trying to speedrun it, which clearly I'm not, is that there are different layouts of these levels. Like you can't just memorize one level layout, you have to memorize multiple ones, and then you have to quickly identify what layout it is to be able to get through it expediently. Okay, a bunch of Dark Gunners. Or Death Gunner is the red one. Oh yeah, and when they're down like that, you can actually hit them. And I think I can actually just cast magic on them before they even make themselves vulnerable. Ow. I think pretty much every magic, every element... Oh no! Alex, you're gone!
Yeah, it disconnected me.
Shit! Come back! I'll drop a telepoop. So Zappa, I found something super cool like a couple months back. So... I don't know if you have any memories of like when you first went online, but I certainly do. Like there's this website that I used to chat on all the time that was called WBS. It was one of the first like chat room type things I'd ever gone on as a kid, and I met so many friends there. And I actually found recently that there was a developer who also had fond memories of it, and he actually recreated it, like down to every last detail. Unfortunately, though, hardly anyone is on it anymore. Is anybody still there?
I am, but I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Holy shit!
Okay. Are you gonna jump back on? Because I'll drop a telepipe for you.
I'm trying to, but it's not letting me.
Shit. Well, darn it. I'm gonna try to get to Dark Falls, but I don't know that I'm going to survive that encounter. Because with Alex, I might stand a chance. By myself, though, probably not.
Hey, how was the hot sauce, by the way?
Oh, the stuff from Woody?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Like I said, it had a really good flavor. In fact, I think the salsa verde one was probably the tastiest out of all of them.
You can taste the verde.
But one of them was actually pretty hot. Like, I generally don't feel like habanero is very hot, but like if people like use it correctly, like it can be really spicy. Even though it's, as far as its Scoville units go, it's probably like in the hundreds of thousands of like Scovilles. think like 300,000 if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty spicy. It's definitely not, 1.5 million like the Carolina Reaper pepper is, but shit, not everything needs to be that spicy. Because that's like, that's like shit your guts out spicy. Well, I guess it's good I put that telepipe down, because any moment now I'm probably going to eat it. Well, I might as well go back to town and replenish my supplies. Hey, Woody! I'm so sorry that I didn't see you there, buddy. Yeah, so let me repeat what I
said, hey, Woody.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't hear you when you said it. So, Woody, let me repeat what I was saying earlier, since you probably won't go back and watch the video on demand. First of all, hot sauce was phenomenal, and thank you so much again for getting that for me. That was super thoughtful, and I can't wait to have some more on whatever I eat next, and I'm going to clean the bottles out and keep them afterwards, because they're just such cool bottles. They look like hand grenades. And also, I'm really sorry that we didn't get to hang out or do anything the other day. Like I was telling everyone, like, my wife is still just a little bit wary of, like, the whole COVID thing. So basically, we haven't been around a lot of people lately. Except
for whatever reason, it's not going to let me connect.
In any case, though, we've just been kind of trying to limit our exposure to people that, like, and I know it sounds shitty, but, like, anyone that works, like, with the public, because we're both, like, in the at-risk category. But I really, really wanted to hang out with you, and I hope that one day soon we can. In fact, Woody, if you have a modded, if you have a Wii, like an original Wii, I can, if you bring it to me, I can mod it, and then you can join us on PSO. I'll mod it for you. Ooh, somebody's joining. I'm not sure who it is, but someone's joining. Man, I can finally afford the lifestyle of being able to consume fluids like it's nothing. So we gotta show proper PSO etiquette. Alright, and then I'm not sure where he is, but because I do not have a keyboard, this is actually a perfect time to show you a good way to communicate with people in here. So this is called word select. So I can tell him, for example, so topic location, I go back to ruins. I mean, that sounds stupid and unnatural, but this is like the fastest way you can communicate, because if they're not English, for example, it'll actually tell them. Yeah, it'll translate for you. When I was younger, I always tried to be a weeb and talk to the Japanese people, but I probably just looked stupid. And then, of course, you got your symbol chat, and then I can also go over here and say, like, I have a
pipe.
Telepipe. Yeah, I guess I probably could have just said pipe. They might already be down there, in fact. Although from here it looks like, oh, they went through the gate over there. Oh, there they are. I think.
Yep, right. There they are.
We might be able to survive after all.
Hurry!
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't gonna let me back in.
That sucks. I don't know what happened. Oh, so Woody, I'm not talking about PSO 2. I'm talking about the original PSO. So, PSO. Yeah. So basically, if you have like an old Nintendo Wii, which I could have sworn you did, I can modify it for you. Oh, I just healed that guy for no reason. I should be like, hey bro, you're on, twitch.tv.king of space, the channel that, few people watch, but hopefully those who watch enjoy. I know I'm having fun. And time to waste a big spill just to blow up all the boxes. Okay, don't need another assault. I'll leave that Buster +3 for him. You can have all of that. You can have all the things, sir. Oh, you never had one, Woody?
All of them.
I mean, so... Oh, cool. We got someone else, too. So, oh, where was I? Oh, I was gonna say, Woody, so I have a Wii that you could borrow if you want to play with us, because it's modded and whatnot, and now that I actually have the 2 games I care about physically on the GameCube, you're welcome to borrow it if you want. Just for like a couple days so that you can join in the fun.
Engage video game.
Alright, so hopefully this Orpheus guy will know to follow us through this, through that telepipe. Looks like I'm the lowest leveled person here. Time to pop some Rafoi on these bitches. You know, I actually haven't seen what Rafoi looks like in the new Phantasy Star. Like, does it actually, like, Alex, have you actually, you don't use magic, do you?
What?
You don't use magic, do you?
No, I can't.
In PSO2?
Yeah, I'm a force.
Oh, well, why'd you say you can't use magic then?
Because I'm a cast in this game.
Oh,
I was reading a post.
Yeah.
I'm trying to log in again and reading things and watching the stream, and I got caught up in the...
Oh shit, I got fucked.
Get fucked.
It might be there's a lot of users on right now. I really can't tell.
Weird. Oh, he's here. Duh. God damn.
Well, stop it then.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people can be on Stack at the same time.
500 people on shit night.
Did you read that, or are you just making up a number?
Just making up numbers. Being smart.
There, this definitely feels more like a proper game. Oh, sweet, he's got a silenced handgun. That's one of the common rares you can find. It's just a regular handgun, but it's silenced, which doesn't... It means absolutely nothing gameplay-wise. Granted, it's a lot stronger than the regular handgun is. Ooh, I think we're here. I'm pretty sure this is the
We're
way
here?
to Dark Falls.
Is it live?
Damn it.
Yep, this is it. I think there's like maybe one more room in between us and Dark Falls, but we're going the right way.
If I don't make it, I'm just gonna go.
Aw. That's so
Put in the work to get there and like get none of the reward.
Well, we're on normal, so you're really not going to get rewards, to be fair.
Reward is the satisfaction of petting a boss.
In the butt. Oh, I want that dye fluid, but someone else is probably going to take it before I can take it. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. Ooh, a Priest Mind Plus. Fuck yeah. It's still acting like he's down, even though it shows him as being alive. I mean, I could try using another moon atomizer, but should be alive already. You know, I want to bet that the reason I couldn't pick up the dye fluid is because it was probably I was probably full. Man, why won't it let him up? I used the moon atomizer. It must be lagging real bad. I hope I still have telepipes, because I definitely need to go buy some more moon atomizers. Hey, bada boopy. Alex is back.
Forever, but I got in.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Ow, and I got caught in the bullshit area.
Were you standing in the stupid?
Yeah, I was right next to where the Goku beam went off.
And I'm screwed.
Alright, time to go to town and get some stoof. Oh wow, 10 viewers, that's pretty awesome.
Gotta believe. Oh shit, you have 11 viewers.
What flea market do I go to? I go to Trader's Village, and I go to what's the other one? Mission. I really like both of those. Oh sweet, that staff. I'm gonna use the heck out of that. And I'm gonna use the heck out of that Priest Mind Plus too. Oh, that's the joke that that Jason was making. I get jokes. Alright, so first of all, let's get rid of that Priest Mind Minus, because forget that shit. We'll get this very not special staff +2. I think we're good. Deposit my muns. Deposit that priest mind just in case I manage to get a an ad slot, which I doubt will happen. Oh wow, did everyone pop one, or was it just me? Okay, this one's mine, so this is the one that'll take us back. Alex, are you just about done? You gotta buy some stuff?
Yeah, I'm selling things there.
They didn't start it without us, did they?
Would hope not.
Yeah, one of them seems to be taking damage.
Oof.
Oh, and Orpheus just got disconnected, it looks like.
Which one of these do I take?
Red one. Oh wow, 12. Didn't know that this game was that didn't know people
I
wanted to watch
count
it.
for 2, so you can subtract 1.
Huh? Oh, you're one of them? Oh, he activated the teleporter. What an asshole.
So we're not gonna get experience or items or anything?
We'll get the experience, we just won't get the items.
Meh.
I'm on to bet that's why the other guy left.
Probably. He's getting wrecked though, from what I can see.
Well, he deserves to get dunked on.
And I can't see what I'm typing because it's underneath my it's underneath my UI.
Dumb.
Well, or back.
I guess we'll just wait for him to die.
Right? Man, this is total BS. He is total dildos. No, we can't. I don't think so. And I just got freaking neck. I'm gonna just call it a night right here.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not like anything to do with that. I'll continue watching, but I don't think I'm gonna actually get to play anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this like, you know, not in the terms of, you know, reality, but I hope he dies. Like not really, but like, you know, I hope his character dies so that I can get back in there.
Alright, I'm fired.
I mean, seriously, like just the fact that he came in, hijacked our game, and went off and did the last boss on his own. Well, okay, so I'm gonna wait and see if this guy actually finishes, because I really wanted to show you all Dark Falls. If oh, he got disconnected. Perfect. All right, Orpheus, come on, let's go fuck shit up. Now it's like I'm gonna say, what? Look, he disconnected. All right, yes. It's like, don't leave without me.
Well, I guess see the fight one way.
Yeah. I mean, so Jason, to be fair, this isn't like, this is like the stack servers. There's like maybe 5 people on here at any given time. So I guess, if we consider that like 60% of people are assholes, that probably means that like, most of the people in this, or a lot of the people might be assholes. This guy seems like he's kind of cool though. Oh, poor Lightning, they joined at the wrong time. Alright, so yeah. World looks super awesome and cool. It looks pretty and stuff, and then you go up to the monument in the middle, and then everything just goes to shit. So then the first thing you gotta do is kill those spinning magic bullet blades. Then you gotta deal with this guy. Then after this he takes off and takes flight. He does...
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he does a lot of real bullshit attacks here too. Basically things that can very easily insta-kill us. Like that. So, yeah, this might not end up going well for me. Because unfortunately those spells are not things he has to aim. They're not things I can dodge. They are simply, you're standing here, you get hit.
It looks like a dong when you make that.
He is kind of a dong. Oh shit, I'm gonna get stuck against the wall if I don't move. So you can actually get stuck behind him.
You standing in the stupid spot.
Oh, they left.
Yeah, connection is garbage.
Well, no, I don't think they got disconnected. I think they left because, we're already fighting him, so, what's the fuck? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I believe that's actually grants. So if I were to give myself a little bit of light resistance, I might actually be able to survive that. Although I kind of doubt it. I think I'm probably just too low a level to be trying this. But hey, you all got to see him at least. Oh shit! I'm trying to take my Masada. I would like for y'all to see the ending and actually get to hear the awesome ending song and stuff. Even though I don't think that plays in multiplayer. Can still see the light is one of my favorite songs. Hey, Ryuker and Reverser, but guess what? Daddy doesn't have money for that.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford.
You can't afford.
It's a shame that the store doesn't offer credit, so I can get up to my eyeballs in debt. Well, Alex, I don't know if you're still there, but if you want to try to connect again. Granted,
I turned it off.
Alright.
Pissed me off.
Yeah, it pissed me off too, but here we are.
J-List has... No?
J-List has what?
Oh, takoyaki puffs. Okay.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, are they with extra tentacles?
Was a ban on J products? What?
A ban? Where?
Importing. The importing mail has been really, really bad right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, he's got a red handgun. Which tells me he probably has a super awesome mag equipped. He probably switched it out so that he'll be able to tear through this with ease. Hopefully. Even if that means leaving me dead. I'm okay with that. Even though the red handgun is literally just a handgun that is red, it's actually one of my favorite weapons in this game. Come on, let me hit the target. I'm looking at what I want to shoot. Please shoot it. Oh shit, he's frozen. That could have been bad. Like, basically, we just need to make sure that both of us don't end up dead at any given time. And unfortunately, like, that's gonna be easier said than done. So he's definitely weak to Zone Day. Okay, when he puts his arms up in the air like that, that's usually when he's about to do something like that. And I need to get out of being frozen. And I need to make sure I don't get stuck against the damn wall. So, this boss actually has that first form where he's all of the, like, blender-looking blades. He's got this form, and then he's got the one he's about to go into. Now, when you get into hard, Dark Falls has a surprise for you. And it starts with him bitch-slapping you. So he's going to do even more bullshit magic now. So first of all, he's moving around in a circle, so that makes him a lot harder to hit. But he's also going to be casting magic that's going to be either that slows you down, or he's going to put his hands up in the air like that, and he's going to shoot down Grants, which is probably going to kill... Whoa, it almost killed him. Fortunately, it didn't. I might just let him handle it and just play support on this, because I can't get close enough to do anything. Yeah, so Grants just straight up fucking kills me. He's gonna do it again. Probably gonna eat shit again. Yep, I don't know how he managed not to get hit. Man, this guy's a champ. You are appreciated, sir. Okay, he's not weak to Zone Day anymore. Shit. Okay, he's about to use Rabarda, probably. No, he's using Rafoi. Okay, and Foey does nothing to him. Okay, so Barda is the weapon of choice here. There we go. Yeah, this game is actually, it's way older than that. Like, technically the first one came out in probably like 2000, so it's like 20 years old now. Yeah, we're not going to get to hear the music. That's only on single player.
Shit, I missed out on all that fat. Hey, at least you don't need a subscription to trade item.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's not going to be a Sega server.
Richard is like impressed that people are still playing online with this.
Yeah, this game is timeless, in my opinion. This is like it's always been my favorite game, and I'll keep going back to it. See if I can get another follower out of this.
That's interesting, considering you get a prompt saying that if you're affiliated with Sega in any way, you're not allowed to connect to the.
If you're affiliated with Sega, you can't connect to the Shack servers.
Right, because that means you're bootlegging the game.
Yeah, well, I'm not, and plus, if Sega would just do the logical thing and re-release this game on the Switch, we wouldn't have to use these servers.
No, there's no money in that. What there's money in is tiny little game.
Yeah, $40 for 4 games, I'll pass.
It's $50. And it fits in the palm of your hand, so you can hold it right up to your face while you get to read absolutely nothing.
And how many AA batteries does that one take?
I don't know.
All Persona.
I spent an hour watching reviewers pan that shit, and it hasn't even been released.
Anyway, since Balls is defeated, I'm going to crash.
Alright.
That sounds like
I
an
have a lot of
excellent
recording
idea.
I have to get done tomorrow.
Yeah, I also love Shin Megami Tensei. And yes, Nocturne is awesome.
I think you missed our Warhammer chat. That's
Huh?
nothing. We had a whole Warhammer thing going on in Twitch chat. It's fine.
In what chat?
In Twitch chat.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I see that. God, I wish I had the friggin' keyboard controller still. I mean, I'm sure I could probably acquire one. Or I could just get a... Oh yeah, that's right. That might be why you're getting disconnected so much, Alex. Is apparently the Wii's Wi-Fi can sometimes suck balls. If you...
Do I have to use a Wi-Fi connection?
It would probably help. And it's a USB dongle that you buy for it, and I think that they're relatively cheap because there's aftermarket ones. Man.
Shopping, I will go. Alright.
Oh, whoops. Typing is so slow on here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. Do I have one specifically for the Wii, or can I just use a generic one?
It needs to be one that works with the Wii. I know that's probably not the answer you want to hear because I can't be more specific. 2 important rules you need to know. About what? Never make pink or blue fill characters. Yeah, it's all about at Redria. Which I am not. Because I'm a whittle. I should probably let this other guy get some kills. Ow, stupid wolf. Oh, I'm a monkey. My balls are frozen to the floor now.
Okay, you guys, have fun. I'm gonna go to bed.
Hook it, okay. You have a good night, Alex. Thank you for coming.
Of course, I would have showed up earlier, but I had dinner with Jason and my mom, so we had a good time.
Well, that's fun. I had fun with all of you tonight. And honestly, I'm not done having fun yet. Because like I said, I think I'll probably do some episode 3 after this. I just don't know for how long.
Okay then. Later.
In fact, if those of you who are in chat right now, if you would give me like just an idea of if you guys are interested in seeing some episode 3, could you say so in chat? That would just give me a good indicator of if that's something you guys want to see, or if you guys want to see more of this. Because I'm happy to keep playing this. I'm happy to play episode 3, whatever you guys want to see. Freezing your asshole shut, because that's what we do to dragons. And when you're up in the sky, we try to remember to cast lightning. I wish I had a keyboard so I could tell this guy all of my accumulated knowledge about making mags. Yeah, so what he's saying is true. Like, when you create a mag in this game, you want to have a plan for it, and it's just as true as it is in PSO2. You want to feed it stuff that gives it the stats that either you try to accommodate for the stats that your character's missing, or you try to improve on the things he's already strong at so that you can equip stuff sooner. Like as a hunter, you're already pretty strong, so if you feed your mag mates, like monomates, dimates, trimates, you'll get a lot more power, but that's already something that you already have in spades as a hunter. And yeah, like he's saying, you definitely want to increase your mind too, because generally you're not going to be able to use magic that you need to use sooner. What else? So obviously, like if you're, say, just trying to be more versatile and you want to use ranged weapons like handguns and, well, you can't use rifles, but handguns and mech guns and stuff, then you're going to want to upgrade your accuracy and such. So yeah, and of course if you're a ranger, it's kind of opposite. Like, you know, you start off with pretty good accuracy and you're just kind of weak when it comes to your melee attacks and magic, and then forces, you're pretty much weak on everything except for magic. So yeah, it's all about how you want to play the game. Like this mag I have, which I cannot take credit for at all because it was given to me and I didn't make it, has everything poured into magic. So like you saw, I still can't equip certain melee weapons, and I can't equip anything but like handguns really when it comes to my ranged weapons. But as you can see, like I absolutely nuke things when it comes to using magic, and I can use pretty much every magic spell that I have at my disposal. Well, the ones I can afford anyway. Oh man, he just reminded me of something. There's a hidden there's a hole in the wall over here, I think. Granted, it's not going to matter now because I already did it. I'm going to go over here and work on this one. At least try to get them to split apart so that these guys can work them. Pan arms will only take damage from magic in this form, and then when they're split up into two pieces, they'll take magic from physical attacks. And I believe they'll still take magic damage here, just not nearly as much. The other funny thing with the pan arms is that when one of them dies, they just kind of stand over their friend's corpse, and they almost look sad for a second. So it's just, I always imagine that they're like, "Oh, you killed my only friend. He's been super glued to my asshole my whole life. How dare you kill him?" They're also coincidentally my favorite monster in PSO episode 3 because they have that guard creature ability, so you're able to use that to your advantage when you're playing as an Arc, so that they can't deal damage to you directly and they have to deal it to your monster first. Unfortunately, back to being a force in the game. As you can see, I am absolutely useless without magic. If I don't have mana fluids to deal damage, I am completely fucked. These guys, though, they can equip just about anything. Like, they pretty much have unlimited power. Unlimited power! But they also don't do nearly as much damage as me. I am absolutely a glass cannon. So check this out. So if I freeze these guys, they split up into two pieces. I think. I guess not. Could have sworn if you hit them with ice magic, they split. So the guy Orpheus here, he has some interesting gear, especially for his level. I mean, that is a high level Maggie has equipped there. That's a 70. So he definitely has his accuracy boosted up really high. You can tell because that weapon he's using there is a photon blaster type weapon. It's basically just a weapon that kind of like how Barda goes through enemies. His shots go straight through enemies. So he can just take on an entire room of things at once. There's a lot of weapons that do stuff like that too, like the spread needle, for example. Oh shit, what happened? Oh. I think they almost went without me. But yeah, the spread needle is basically a shotgun that instead of having the shot stop with whatever you hit first, it goes through everything, and it has the ability to paralyze the enemy in place. I think he almost activated the teleporter without us in it. Healing everybody, doing my job as a force. Alright, and then just like in the video, we'll just spam him with Gazonde as soon as I get some on my magic bag. Because Gazonde is great on this guy because it hits every part of him. And eventually he's going to have shit flying off of him like crazy. I'll give you a heal real quick. Yeah, see, just all of his shit flying off of him like vinyl siding in a hurricane. And it's actually pretty awesome that we got him that that hurt in just one cycle. Oh, we fucking killed him. Way to go. Granted, when we get the falls, it's not gonna turn out nearly this well. A stick, cross armor, a wand, mech guns that I can't use. Kind of like that stick. Oh, sticks really aren't that fantastic anyway. I wonder when he said, I wish it was that easy for me. I wonder if he's talking about the fact that I'm able to just go ding and make the whole thing explode. Because I will readily admit that is what I like most about being a force, is just the ability to use the huge fireball of death. I mean, technically he's a hunter, so he should be able to use that. I think. Oh, Cinegold. I kind of want those mech guns. I'm gonna drop some stuff that I don't need, and pick up some other stuff that I probably also don't need. You know, I kind of feel like giving this guy my old mag. Although it's probably not that much better than the one he has. And there I am using the wrong magic again. I'm so happy that we got through the end of the ruins. I will have to... I think that by doing that I might be able to play on hard on offline now. Or maybe I still have to beat Dark Falls. I don't know. Okay, so I think a Sinnoh beat's gonna drop in this room from the ceiling. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just an empty room. Oh, that's right. There's a hidden room over here that we go into to trigger the enemies in here. Oh shit, there we go. There's our buddies. Hey buddies. You're weak to Gazonde, so we're gonna Gazonde you to death. But first I'm gonna heal my buddies, and then I'm gonna electrocute the fuck out of you. Come on everyone, get together in a nice group for a picture. Jeez. Ow. And then, yeah, so he's got a thing set up so that he can tell people when his photon blast is ready. Oh, that's okay. Whatever. At least we got to watch a photon blast. Yeah, I'm seriously considering giving him my old mag, even though, once again, I'm not really sure it's that much better than what he has. Because as a force, I can't really afford to level a mag. Honestly, geez, you know, with the mag I have, I could probably equip some pretty good rares. I think I could probably equip a Phantasy if I had one. All right, where are you, Orpheus? Oh, you already healed. Get some day, bitches! We killed them so fast that they had a chance to do their little alarm sound, but they were all dead. That's not that great. Who are you talking to? Who are you saying, hey buddy, to, Swindle? What a treat, I get to fight Volopt twice in one day. Break TVs. Oh, I think that's right. I think that's why I was having trouble with it before, because I can't hit because I can't hit that with magic. I'd have to use a handgun or something, and I just don't have it. These things I can certainly attack. Yeah, back in these days, it was a lot like modern RPG or MMOs, where you get people mad at you if you're not healing enough or healing correctly. So honestly, I still feel a little bit of that, wariness. You know, just being worried that I'm gonna piss them off because I'm not healing enough, or I'm not supporting them enough. I mean, the problem here is that I don't really have enough. I don't have any more magic power left. And B, I don't have a lot of the good spells. Like, I don't have Shift Into Band, which would come in real handy right now. I mean, I have the band that I can cast on everyone, but I do not have the high enough level Shifta though. Come on, where's the red one? Oh man, it just hits so fast. Okay, so we knocked that down finally. So I'm just about completely out of magic. So I'm pretty much going to be relying. Oh, I see. We're pretty much going to be relying on these two guys to deal the damage here, because I'm not going to really be able to do a whole lot other than cast regular Zone Day on it several times. I wish that he would have warned him about this fight too, because he's about to get pile drived. Ooh, very nice. Persona. It even does kind of look like Orpheus. And there goes some pieces. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, that was close. I have no magic left. No magic, no fluids. I am fucked. So I gotta rely on these guys to do everything, unless I can get my my stick back out. So I can do jack all nothing. Man, yeah, see? My whopping 6 damage I'm doing. Oh, he still died though. Cheers. And I leveled up, so Got all my magic bag. Go us. There's a mono fluid. I could have used that. But I suppose so. So can they. Especially since mono fluids are practically pointless to me. Ooh, dye fluid. I'll take that. You can have that. I'm not going to take that from you. Although I could take some of this stuff and sell it, because I'm going to need it to stand even a small chance against Dark Falls in a moment. So, hey, we're going to get to see Dark Falls twice. Time to kill the asshole. Hey, there was no censorship this time. How about that? Yeah. My dogs are exploding. I'm in desperate need of fluids. This light would really come in handy. Problem is I don't have slots for it. Looks like Orpheus is getting started down there on clearing stuff out. Bunch of stuff I can't use. Ooh, rest to level 4. Yes, please. But oh shit! Now I can't afford to pay the techer to identify my stuff. That's a shame. Unfortunately, as it stands right now, it's not worth anything. Oh, did I? No, I had something equipped. Never mind. So let's go ahead and deposit these things so that I can get them teched later. That actually has higher magic than the other one. Keep that around. And actually, I didn't need to put the net guns in there because I should be able to use those soon. I hope. Alright. Back to the grind. Yeah, let's go give Dark Falls our best shot, because this is gonna be ugly. Oh wow, somebody actually received a gold. So a gold is half of this legendary pair of handguns. There are handguns that you can get where you hold one in each hand, and one of those pairs of handguns is the gold Milla. So somebody just found half of that elusive set, and that's actually really awesome, because I've never had one of those. I mean, except for the times that I've seen them duplicated. I've never actually seen a legit one. I can't wait to get the ultimate. In fact, like I said, now that I'm able to do hard, I kind of want to go and pop into a whole... God, I can't talk. I want to pop into a hard game so that I can start getting good drops. Good thing I have moon atomizers. I don't know what my dog is exploding at over there. Shit. That's just to get up there. Why is it Pikachu? Wait, how is that person getting that same handgun over and over again? I feel like someone's duping. Okay, that guy's... I need to customize. I need my Resta back. B, I need my Zone Day back. Oh shit. You get used to that on the fly, like, loadout switching stuff here. Oh shit. Yeah, shit indeed. At least I got one of you up before I'm probably about to eat it. Ah, damn it. Well, I hope he has moons. So if we were really trying to do towards the future, this would be a wipe. I mean, really, us going back to town would have technically been a wipe. Every time you die, it counts against you. Granted, we're in normal, so it doesn't really matter because we're not really doing anything special here. You just get star atomizers for finishing it with no deaths and within a certain amount of time. On hard and very hard and ultimate, you get something different. I want to say that once you get up to hard difficulty, you can start getting the red ring, which is an armor piece. I think it's like a shield. And it's cool because if you have the... Actually, no, it's not the red ring, it's the purple ring. And the... Sorry, I got distracted. The ring makes it so that when you're near another character of the opposite sex that's wearing that same ring, you get bonus health or bonus stats. No big surprise, you all know where I live. Actually, that's not a can of worms I want to open. I'm just gonna give, unfortunately, probably the most passive answer I could, but it's mostly just because I don't want to type out how are things over there, and how is the economy doing? Because I think I remember hearing that Venezuela was hurting big time. I guess it's encouraging to see that somebody's able to have internet and play this game and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so after this, guys, I'm probably gonna call it. I think it's getting a little late, and as much as I would love to play episode 3, I'll probably save that for another night. Oh, he said, "What the fuck?" That's the most genuine expression that one could possibly have for this part of the game. Because it just comes out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck is up with all the spinny things? Oh, and look at that. I'm gonna be stuck behind him. I need to get out of here before I get, like, stuck. The audio stopped. That's not good. I'm still streaming. I'll be done right after this. Oh, stop. You don't even know, Odin. I'm actually pulling out some good damage here. Oh, wow. We actually managed to kill him before he tore us a new one. I mean, those of you who were watching earlier, you saw how quickly he tore our asses up. Alright, so once again, this guy's exposed testicle is weak to Barda. Red build. I don't know what that has to do with Dark Falls, but okay. Oh, shit. Got hit by it. Poor Orpheus, I'm sorry. Orpheus, get some heals, bro. Oh, shit. Where is he? Oh, no! Oh, shit. No, he was saying that audio stopped in the game because of Nintendo. And he lost his Photon Blast. That sucks. I guess this is the appropriate time to say F. Yeah, he is a bad person. Bad monster. He eats pieces of shit like us for breakfast. And that's not even the worst form. God, I wish I could show you guys the last form. I mean, you could easily go YouTube it and see what it looks like, but that final form he has is just ridiculous. You're just on this big floating halo. Not to be confused with the one from the game Halo, of course. And you're just looking at him, and he looks like one of those, like a big version of one of the little things that you fight throughout the ruins. And the first thing he does is he just looks at you, and he just flies at you and bitch slaps you with his arm. And for the most part, that generally kills you instantly. Then after that, he casts grants on everyone, and that kills everyone. Do I still have my moon atomizer? I do. Oh, I have one. And I have 26 Meseta. Let me see if I have more Meseta so I can buy another moon atomizer. I don't. Unless I sold my rest of level 30 that I'm saving. I'd rather not. So I don't know if these guys are going to try again or not. I would like to do it soon if that's possible. It's getting an 8 and I'm getting sleepy. Oh. Oh well. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No! Anyone that can identify what movie that's from. I mean, I know you can, Swindle, but anyone else that can name that movie, you're officially old. Ish. Yeah, this was a fantastic stream, everyone. Thank you for making it fun. I just wish that Alex and Zappa were still here. Yeah, give us some of that shift into band. Well, our shift into band got interrupted. Aw, for some reason it's not giving me the shift. I can very well just shift to myself. Not that it's really going to help that much. Because I'm not going to be hitting with my cane. This can actually kill you pretty quick too if you're not careful. The you eat pieces of shit thing isn't from Step Brothers, actually. It's from Happy Gilmore. When that poor golfer guy is telling him something like, I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast, and then Adam Sandler says, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No! Uh-oh. I don't want to get trapped in the monster's butthole. I'm wondering if I should try, like, putting, no, Robarda isn't going to really be a choice here. Because Robarda does an explosion of ice right around me, and I would be right next to him, and Gabarda has just about the same shitty range as regular Barda does, so it's not really gonna... This is like putting icy hot in his testicles. Also, fun story, don't do that. Especially don't put biofreeze on your testicles. Don't ask how I know. might make your like tense muscles feel good, but you'll feel nothing but pain if it gets on your testicles. Oh, I was gonna heal you. Shit. Please have a moon atomizer, because I don't. And there's Red Rico's ring. Oh, I hope it gets him back up. I'm gonna feel terrible if he doesn't get experience and stuff for that. Is that what I'm using right now, a staff? Yes, it is. Hell yes, a green one. That'll come in handy when I go to do hard later. Alright. So, thanks everybody for coming. I definitely feel like that this is probably going to be the game I stream more than anything else. I think next Wednesday we'll do a little bit of hard mode, and then we'll go into episode 2 so that you guys can see all the levels in episode 2. And then we'll play some more episode 3. And I'll probably play some more Saturn. In fact, I'm honestly not sure about what I want to do on Saturdays anymore. Because I'm honestly kind of getting tired of playing Zelda. I kind of want to play something else. This Saturday I'll probably do one more stream of Zelda, and then I will probably switch to something else. I'm getting burned out on Zelda. I hope nobody really minds if I play something different. So I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm gonna let these guys finish handing out their guild cards. But thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next time on the True King of Space. See you later. Oh shit, where's my mouse? Well, it seems that my mouse has somehow died even though it's plugged in. That's great. I can't kill the stream. That sucks. Hold on. You guys are all gonna watch me. If you guys are still around, you're gonna watch me fumble trying to get my mouse working again so that I can quit playing. I guess I can always use Alt like a programmer should.